Hello and welcome back to Dwallan. My name is Beast and today we're back with Harem Kingdom. I immediately prepare these because I feel like there's going to be needed. Sophia?
Hi?
Okay, she's dressed. You're up early, aren't you?
バレていましたか。
Awakened to a pleasant surprise. Sophia's crawled under the blankets with me. She's shown up much earlier than Kiki or Ikari typically do. Why is this waking me up? Or is it...
旦那様、今日は私を一番にギュッてしてください。
Looks like Sophia wants some extra attention today. I don't know. It'll cost you.
わかりました。ルル、手に持てるだけのお金持ってきてください。札束であいつの顔を殴るのね。最高です、ソフィー様。
Okay, can we like hold back to like not just 1 minute into the episode? I forgot to put the link of the goddamn store page in the description for the part 1. Oh well, things can always be fucking mitigated. Just cap that, go in here, immediately do that on... Excuse me? What was that? I did not copy that. That was weird. Let's try that again. Copy. Yes. There we go. Now it's a decent part 2. Then we need to do it for part 3. For part 1, I guess. Listen, I'm bad. I'm joking! It's free!
Why? Is it?
Damn, she's so adorable this morning. Grant her request and wrap my arms around her body. Yes. That was nice.
旦那様、まだ朝ですのに、もうここがこんなに大きくなって。
Could you not play with it like that?
ごめんなさい、つい。
Compels women to just start flicking it around like that. Even Sharon Kiki do that too. Well, I ought to get out of bed.
今朝はもう少しだけこのまま旦那様に甘えてもよろしいでしょうか。ダメよ。お兄様、次は私の番なんだから。
Why did she? Char, how long have you been there?
ずっとよ。私明け方からお兄様のベッドに潜り込んでいたの。そうしたら、まあ今朝は先客がいて。
So Sophia came first?
いいえ。キキに。
Kiki, you're here too!
すみません。
Also, today is like, I don't know what the day is called in English. Allerheiligen is what it's called in German. And on this day we usually like visit the cemetery for a little mass, I guess. So, remember the dead and all that. I went, and by God, it must look like some modernized, like, depiction of death, like black, like a black coat, like long coat, a black, because it was raining, so I also had had like a fucking black umbrella, and had a black fucking face mask, A black cap. Like, and like a back, and like a black, like shawl as well.
昨べはどうしても怖い夢を見てしまって。
Oh fuck it, come curl up everyone, get on in. If it's cuddles you want, I've got him to spare.
じゃあキキ、私たちもお兄様の熱い抱擁をおねだりしましょう。私はキスの方が。なんですって？キキさん、随分と積極的になられて。
Oh, not just she's not just bold, Kiki's actually amazing in bed. Seriously, I've got no complaints about her progress.
恥ずかしいです。これは私も負けていられないわね。
Hi.
おはよう。もう朝食できるからそろそろ顔洗って準備して。
Yeah, sure thing. Hey, was she mad at me?
そうですね。少し様子が変でした。生理ね。
Oh, she gets much more irritable in her period, trust me.
実はひかりさん、昨日からなんです。夕飯の支度の最中も私に仕事はいいから陛下のそばに行きなさいって。朝も一度朝食の準備に顔を出したのですが、その時もやんわり陛下のお部屋に行くようにと。きっといじけているのよ。私たちがお兄様を独占しているから。それはいけません。陛下、今すぐひかりさんのところへ行ってください。
So they all think Hikari's in a bad mood because of jealousy. Unfortunately, I don't think that's quite right. I've known her for long enough to know there's something different. I know what jealous Hikari looks like. But this is troubling. I just some hurt her feelings these last 2 days. Usually I can work out, we can work our squabbles out, but this feels different. This feels right, I should try and talk to her alone. Come on girls, let's get some breakfast. I'm absolutely starving.
そうね。行きましょう。はい。
After breakfast, I go to check on Hikari in the kitchen. She looks bored, apathetic even. Is she feeling homesick or something? I start to feel happy when I know Hikari's in the dumps. Hey Hikari, you're back here. Hey Hikari! Back here, Hikari! Not even from the distance, huh? What's up with her today?
ひかりさん、最近ずっとあの調子なんです。食事の支度も後片付けも私たちを追い出して何かに取りつかれたかのように全部一人でやっちゃうし。ひかりさん、私も心配です。
Gives me her best puppy dog eyes, exuding please do something vibes as hard as she can. It's alright, Kiki Mast, we'll handle this. Hey Hikari, can I have a minute?
何？
You're acting really weird today, what's going on?
別に。
Yeah, that's a lie.
水臭いわね、ひかり。何か困りごとがあるならはっきり言いなさい。申し訳ございません。私たちが陛下を独り占めにしているから。ひかりさん、きっと焼き餅を。焼き餅？ないない、それはない。むしろなんて言えばいいのか。
Come on, just give it to me straight.
強いて言うなら虚無感。
Sorry?
ほら、あんたってここへ来る前は毎日女子相手に悲鳴上げてプチ闘争してたじゃない？女子相手に臆病なんだか照れ屋なんだか、まあそこは置いといて。
Oops, I remember.
今までさ、まあ私なりにそんなあんたを一人前の男にしてやろうといろいろ頑張ってきたわけよ。でもそれも散々失敗して、最終的には私もお手上げって感じだったのに。キキちゃん、ちょっとそいつの手握って。
Yuki grabs my left hand tight.
ほら、もうこんなに女子相手に堂々としちゃって。
She wants her adorable dork back.
今までの私の苦労は何だったのよー。こっちの10年分の苦労がアホみたいじゃない。光って本当にめんどくさい性格しているわね。光さん、それはやはりやきもちというのでは。いいえ、違うわ。女としてのプライドの問題よ。
Yes, sorry, I got nothing.
光さんはきっと何をやってもブロ気質だから、陛下を変えることができなかった自分とソフィーア様たちとの違い。
The fact that back home, it wasn't literally, him having to do it or he's going to die.
これをきっと明確に理解できないと気になって仕方がないんだと思います。
So that's it, is it? Don't understand.
いいの。私のことはしばらく放っておいて。あんたの保護者としては悔しいやら寂しいやらで、私もいろいろと忙しいのよ。まるで子離れできない親みたいなこと言ってるわね。
Kari goes back to cleaning like a mad woman. It is consistent with her personality, I suddenly realized. She'd always find chores too busy herself back home when she wasn't easy. Hey, Kari, come here a sec.
何よ。ちょっと。
Grab her hand and lead her to the terrace despite her protests. Need to decide exactly what my relationship with Kari is. Can't let it go on like this. I'm not stupid. I know this is on me. But, Kari.
何よ。
No running away today, okay? Kari and I are alike in many ways. She calls me pussy and little bitch, and I put up with it because I know that deep down she's just as anxious. When Kari would start cooking, I'd start too. And I've lost track of all the manga series I've picked up because she read them first. When did this pattern begin? How long have we been like this? We lived so much of our lives in one another's orbit. We know each other's personalities inside and out. The idea of transitioning our relationship into something else always felt like this enormous hill to overcome. But I didn't manage it once. Just once, a long time ago. I tried to confess to Hikari. Don't laugh, okay? I have something I want to say.
どうしたの？改まって。
I want to go out with you, please.
ごめん。そういうのはちょっと。
What? What do you mean not really sure? That moan fried my brain. I didn't understand. She was always over at my place, cooking for me, claiming it was her hobby. Well, if I ever wanted to hang out, she'd be there in a heartbeat. Shopping trips, embarrassing themed cafes. Never mattered what we were actually doing. It was even my Valentine year after year. All that, still nothing. I don't get it. I'm the coward here? When I was the one who took the initiative and told you how I felt, how I truly felt. And instead, I've been hopelessly awkward around women. Okay, so that's the catalyst. Normal conversations I could manage. Conversation concerned relationships of any kind, I'd freeze up. I have no idea what you keep thinking. You're an idiot for trying. Stop this. It's very understandable. It's like, okay, she's sending every possible signal she could that she likes him. And then he confesses and it's no. Of course he's gonna like develop a certain kind of distrust when it comes to that kind of stuff. Maybe it's trauma, I've never really thought about it. But that first disaster experience, I'd be afraid to speak my mind until recently. I'm gonna tell you the whole truth, alright? I love you. Ma'am, I beg you. And you can't just run away this time, alright? I need a clear answer, one I can understand, so I won't be agonizing over it years from now on. Remember that day in middle school in my room when I confessed my feelings? I I confessed, Hikari. I wasn't being a little bitch or a pussy or whatever. I confessed. So why?
何よ。じゃあこのタイミングで再度告白ってこと？ブチギレながら告白なんて私聞いたことないわよ。
Now I've just pushed her into fight mode. That's it. There's the problem. All I want is an honest answer. No maneuvering, no snide commentary. Just tell me why then. All those class trips we spent together. All those birthdays. Who makes time for one-on-one birthday celebrations if they're not dating? Please, just tell me what any of that meant.
わかったわよ。じゃあ言ってやる。あんた、私に告白したあの日、何月何日だか覚えてる？
Was it April 1st? It's gonna be April 1st. It's still his own fault. Huh? First week of April? I don't remember the exact day.
あのさあ、エイプリルフールに真顔で告白する男がどこにいんのよ。ただでさえあんた普段から冗談言いまくりでしょ。こっちはあんなの一旦警戒するに決まってるだろうか。
April Fool's Day? That's why you've been keeping me at arm's length all this time?
だってあんた、中1の4月2日、私に何した？
Got his birthday on April 1st. Got his birthday is on April 1st. She made it clear early that she didn't want to be pranked on her birthday, so we saved the April Fool's stuff for the next day. I swapped contents of your face wash and toothpaste, and you fell for it.
中2は？
I filled your bedroom with plastic roaches from the Halloween place and you fainted.
中3は？
I convinced you I'd maxed out my mom's credit card and needed help talking to the bank.
そん次が告白って、そんなの警戒するに決まってんだろうが。てめえ舐めてんのか！
Please! I don't want to be strangled to death on my second confession! Fine, that horrible timing, I admit it! But you have to admit I was being genuine. It was all serious.
ええ、そうね。だから一応確認したの。その場ですぐに答えは出せないってスタンスで、あんたが一体私のどこを好きになってくれたのかってね。ごめん。そういうのはちょっと。
Wait, for real?
じゃあさ、ちゃんと聞かせてもらいたいんだけど、あんた結局私のどこを好きになったわけ？
Oh no.
わかんないってなんだてめえ！そこが一番大事なところだろ！そんなんで OK 出せるかボケ！
These two people are just messes. They're both at fault. They're both a fucking... They are both disasters. Hey, I'm sorry, okay? You caught me off guard. It was a dumb response, but that was my first time asking anyone out. Ask me again now, and I have a dozen different answers, I promise you. But you can't expect to be that emotionally mature on my first try, especially in middle school. Because with Hikari, I was able to get to the point of confessing in the first place. She didn't intimidate me the way others did. Then, simply because I couldn't pull that silver bullet answer out of thin air.
わかんないとか言われてさ。でもたまに私がヘアサロンに行った後はすぐに可愛いじゃんって、そういう時はびっくりするくらいあっさり褒めてくれるし。
If I didn't compliment you, you'd always get mad.
私の誕生日には部活やバイトで忙しくても夜はちゃんと一緒にケーキ食べてくれるし。
Yeah, because you got raging mad if I didn't. Whenever we talk like this, I can't help but think how ridiculously mismatched our personalities are. But is this even a question of clashing personalities anymore? Or is the way we interact just the byproduct of being in each other's lives daily for as long as either of us can remember? If that's the case, we've got some deep figuring out to do. But I've come this far. Can't back down now.
とにかく今度はいきなり結婚って、私だって言葉じゃなくて態度で示してもらわないと余計に頭が混乱しちゃうし。
Hikari.
何
？There, proof positive. Exactly!
お二人はもう結婚しているようなものなのでは。お二人ともお似合いです。
The harem gives their support in their own ways. Sorry, Maru, but I think I have to skip work tomorrow. Ikari and I have 10 plus years of sexual frustration to bang out.
大声で何を騒いでいるのかと思えば呆れた展開ですね、お二人とも。マルーさん、私。
Sorry everyone, but I need to clear my schedule for tomorrow.
構いません。4人目の花嫁はもうひかりさんで決定ですね。もうちょっとロマンのあるプロポーズがいいんですけど、私。
Settled. Tomorrow's dedicated to me and Ikari. It's been a while since we've taken time alone together. At least since before we came to Palaretta, that's for sure. I can't think of anything I'd enjoy more than romping around with Ikari for an entire day. All done. 6,000 stones in one batch.
陛下、本日もお勤めご苦労様です。
I must be getting better at this by now. Mentally forced to think about other stuff while I'm crystallizing. The stones I've converted to crystal form form an impressive pile. At this rate, maybe I'll start on the really important stones soon. Whatever the case, my daily progress has my spirits up.
陛下、明日のひかりさんのことでお話があるのですが。
What's up?
ソフィーヤ様のご提案で、明日の夜、城の王の間にてダンスパーティーを開かれてはいかがかと。
Oh, like a dance party. Yeah, she just said dance party.
パーティーと言いましても、外部の者を招待する必要はございません。あくまで、これまで異性として強く意識することがなかったお二人のためのダンスパーティー。陛下もひかりさんも、明日の夜は綺麗に着飾り、二人だけの時間を楽しむのもよろしいかと。
There's been plenty of time before now to celebrate our sexuality, of course, but we're both just too stubborn to see. Me complimenting Ikari on her looks, her doubting the truthfulness of it, me apologizing. That stupid cycle went on for years and years. In some ways, it's miraculous we developed a romantic relationship at all. But a ball, huh? Long time since I've danced. Last time was probably folk dances in elementary school. Not even sure cats dancing, but Ikari knows those steps too. Can we really pull this off? Fancy ball, I mean.
ダンスの技術を気になさる必要はございません。とにかく女性は好きな男性と楽しく踊れればそれでいいのです。私の両親も二人が初めて踊ったその時に強く互いを意識したと聞いています。
If that's true, then dancing's a good matchmaker. Sexy too.
私も賛成だわ。許されるのなら私も一緒にお兄様と踊りたいくらいだもの。
Seems ballroom dancing is highly rated among the women here. Thinking about it, Ikari always did enjoy musicals and stuff.
陛下はピンとこないかもしれないけど、女性はドレスを着て好きな男性に手を取られるだけでもドキドキなんだから。
That's all? So to imagine Ikari in a formal gown. Nice. Well, I think the ball is a fantastic idea.
では明日の夜、会場の準備は私たちの方で済ませておきますので。と言っても、お二人だけのダンス会場ですから、ドレス以外に準備する必要もないかもしれませんね。
Everyone seems to be on board. I'm really starting to look forward to this now. There's so much I want to tell her. So much I couldn't find the words for it before. But now, no more secrets. Deep gap with a much lighter step, allowing myself to fantasize about what's to come. Him. He's to come. Get it? It's funny. I'm funny, except I'm not. Work. Hey, all that's left is to take a bath and go to bed. And sex of some kind, even though I'm planning on a date tomorrow. Maru's orders. His kingdom's sake as much as my own. I think the obvious choice here is Yukari's room.
あれ
I mean, I guess it's like really borderline because of the text box, but I'm gonna make sure. So, like 2:43 at 25:43. I mean, yeah, 25:43. I'm gonna have to fucking censor every single one of these parts. By God. Kari says, "Eh."
ごめんあんた入ってたの
You were in here? Hikari says. Ah, you scared me! Didn't Jar warn you? I just passed her in the hallway. Told her I was calling dibs on the first bath. No, she
むしろそ
didn't
の
say anything like
今は
that. In
誰もい
fact,
ない
said
から
the
光
baths
が
were
先に
empty.
どうぞってあの子私に
Kari says. Stand around, awkwardly naked, practically staring at one another's bodies. It's possible not to let the situation arouse me. Hey, you're... ... Hikari says. Sorry.
謝
I
らないで
apologize,
よ
Mom was right. To be
こん
expected
な
from a
男
healthy
な
guy
ら
and
そ
all
れくらい
that,
当
Hikari
然じゃ
says.
ない
I'll let out. You take your time and you relax, okay? Are you sure? Hikari says. Yeah, but can I ask your favor in return?
ごめん
Sorry, but Hikari says.
今夜は
I want to
私
be alone tonight, Hikari says.
一人になりたい
Spear?
ちょっと待った誤解しないでよ
Wait, don't take it the wrong way, Hikari says.
私
I'm just
どうしても
overwhelmed
今日の
about
ことと
tomorrow.
か明日のこと
Just
で
need some time to clear
頭が
my
いっぱい
head,
になっちゃって
Hikari says. The expression on Hikari's face betrays her excitement and anticipation. Even like this, she is impossibly cute.
私のことはいいからみんなの相手をしてあげて私ソフィアやキキちゃんにデレデレして
Even
る
if
時
you're
のあん
having
たも好きな
hold
の
on, maybe. Don't worry about me. Go have fun with one of the others for now. Why don't you? Hikari says. Even if you're having your way with Sophia or Kiki or whoever, I still love you, Hikari says. But love. You said it! You said love!
うん
Yeah,
そう
Hikari
よ
says.
悪い
Should I not have? Hikari says. What's with the death glare? Fine. Maru's just going to get on my case anyway. I'll do it with someone else tonight. Do the call, sorry. Don't apologize. Someone has to be the
なん
king
せ
of this
誰か
place,
さんが
Hikari says.
このそれにみんな
You're
も
lucky you have so many people
あんたに気持ち
here
よ
who
くなっ
just
ても
want
ら
to
い
give
た
you
い気持ち
pleasure,
は
Hikari says.
本当なんだか
Quickly
ら
wash up and take my leave. Just the sight of Hikari and the buff was enough to send my head spinning. Time to miss Maru again. And once again, decision time is upon me. And then, whoops, I can that time we're on the wrong window. Morika is getting the lion's share of my attention like she deserves. For now. And think about tomorrow without getting all stunned up. Need to put it from my mind. You would call on a girl only to spend all night thinking about another one. Alright, here we go. Whose room do I go to? There's no choice. There's no Maru choice. Why is there no Maru choice? Nah, let's go. I meant... I said, Kiki. Kiki, it's the king. With an audible response, I go ahead and let myself in. If she's asleep or something, I'll just leave it to her. Leave her to it. She'll self out again. No harm done.
お待ちしていましたご主人様ささどうぞ奥へ何も もない部屋で申し訳ございませんが。
Even Spartan as it is, I quite like Kiki's room. She's been using the desk. How are your studies going? Interesting stuff, I hope.
はい。おかげさまで毎日が非常に充実しています。それに。
And?
この間から不思議と自分の肌がツルツルになったんです。妙な自信も心の中に湧いてきたと言いますか。これはおそらくご主人様にしっかりと女として抱いてもらった結果だと思いまして。
Kiki suddenly blushes bright red. Not only a student and a past servant, but the king's woman as well. Considering the life of slavery she came from and all the twists and circumstances she's experienced since, Kiki's history is getting to be a very storied one. You're glad we slept together and you cherish the memory. Is that what you tried to tell me?
はい。本当は私の方から声をかけたかったのですが。ソフィーア様や皆さんのいる手前、あまりわがままを言っては申し訳ないかと思いまして。
Kiki, you're adorable, and I love you.
ご主人様、苦しいです。死んじゃいます。
Stop your flying. Kiki's physical prowess is at least on the level of Gotti's, if not greater. She can survive an impassioned kingly hug or two.
今夜ここに来られたということは、私を
Obviously. But I don't want to just have sex. I want you to nurse me back to health. Help me feed the cornerstone bond.
はい。私にできることなら何なりと。
Kiki so often makes me want to cuddle up to her. It's similar to Sophie's. Not necessarily motherly, but still caring. When a man's heart grows weary, having someone like Kiki around to soothe it is a blessing. Kiki, I want you to kiss me.
はい、喜んで。
Kiki eagerly swallows with her tongue, holding her lips to mine. God, I just run my whole body and soul to her right here and now. Hey, Kiki.
はい。そのままご主人様はゆっくりしてください。私はご主人様を気持ちよくさせるためにここにいるんですから。
Kiki talks between kisses. As she speaks, her hand trails ever downward, reaching for my manhood. Soft touch, soothing voice. Temptation overtakes me. The overwhelming passion carry me away. And there it is.
痛くはありませんか？
Escape! They done fucking. However, she's naked, and I'm not gonna read out that line. I suppose I have to now. Master, you came so much, Kiki says. Why do you sound so happy about that? I'm not sure, Kiki says.
でも私、
The muscles are
ご主人様
particularly
に
big. I
たくさん
feel
出
like
し
they
て
did a
も
good
らえ
job,
ると
Kiki says.
すごく嬉しい気持ちになるんで
Some weird
す。
stuff, Kiki. I wonder. Getting wet. Is it the same kind of feeling as me getting hard?
不思議と
Every time we sleep together,
ご主人様とエッチなことをするたびに目標が、はい、
Yes, Kiki says.
次にするとき
My
は
goal is to make
今
sure
夜
I
の
master
倍は
this
出して
twice
もらい
as
ま
much
す。
as last time, Kiki says.
その
It's sort of like a game. I
目
can
標
tell
は
right away if I've won
こ
or
うして
lost,
目で
Kiki
見える
says.
ものがはっきりと記憶に残るので私も楽しくなってしまって。
Kiki's certainly being goal-oriented about all this. She must be goal-oriented elsewhere too, but too, if there's her mindset surrounding sex. Kiki, have I mentioned you're amazing?
褒め方が雑ですよ。
My lord's compliments have always been were always so sloppy, but that's what makes them precious, Kiki says. Next, Next to her like this, basking in blissful afterglow, finally able to calm my thoughts and reflect. Are these wildflowers, Kiki? They really add something to the stew. My morning routine goes as usual. I wake up, wash up, and enjoy the meal the servants have already prepared. Today's main dish is a creamy stew with some kind of shellfish. I'd venture as far as calling it Palretan clam chowder. Some close enough to scallops or clams make up the core of the dish, alongside some freshly picked veggies. Perks of being a king, I guess. Every meal can be nutritionally balanced and responsibly sourced when you're the one who runs the markets.
Hey, and this omelet too!
ですね。お気持ちは大変嬉しいのですが。ありがとう。今朝のメニュー、ほとんど私のお手製。
Oh, wow. I had a feeling I'd eaten some of this before. No wonder it tastes so familiar.
たまにはね、あんたもお袋の味的なものが恋しくなるだろうと思って。
God, and I dig into our breakfast. Strange awkwardness in the air around between us. It's uncomfortable. Our spirits should be nothing but lifted today.
ソフィア、どう思う？今日はどちらから先に仕掛けるのかしら。
陛下からに決まっていますわ。本日の光さんはつつましく待つ女ですもの。
ちょっとソフィア、それ今言っちゃったら台無しでしょう。そうでした。
申し訳ございません、陛下。
Why are you apologizing to me?
陛下、今日は心ゆくまで光さんと羽を伸ばしてください。アルガスも今日は少々距離を置いての護衛をさせますので。
サボるか。
You would want the whole day off, be my guest.
こちらは光さんのお作りになったお弁当です。私もお二人の仲を応援していますので、今日は頑張ってくださいね。
Thanks, Kiki.
キキ、お弁当の件、あんたが先に手渡してどうするのよ。そうでした。大変申し訳ございません。
Again with the apologies.
お兄様、光のドレスは特注品。私だからきっとお兄様も気に入ってくれると思うわ。ちょっとあんたたち、絶対わざとやってるでしょ。なんでみんなして一斉にこいつに話しちゃうのよ。あらやだ、そうだったわ。ごめんなさい、お兄様。シャルローネのこと許してくれる？
Of course I forgive you.
ダメだ、だんだん殺意が湧いてきた。ダメですよ、光さん。その調子ではいつものお二人に戻ってしまいます。
Old habits die hard. Temptation to fall back into our old awkward ways is strong.
ではダンスの件ですが、日没以降でしたら何時でも。今夜は一晩中王の間は出入りができるように開けておきますので。
Thank you, Maru.
もういいわ。こうなりゃ焼き食いしてやる。あまり量を食べたらドレスが入らなくなりますよ、光さん。
The day begins with lively gathering around the breakfast table. So, where to?
呆れた。まさかあんたノープランなわけ？
You done? I know that's bullshit. Kari always gets anxious when we have to plan schedule to stick to. No, planning is how we've always done things. Our attitude right now must be a smokescreen for our nerves. But, that said, I want to make sure to hit up this one place, actually.
そうなの。どこ？あんたにしては珍しいじゃない。
You have to agree to it first, okay? No weaseling your way out.
了解。
Take Scotty's hand as casually as I can manage. Start down the road. It's been a long time. It's been so long since I've held her hand. Same thing must have occurred to her. She blushes and looks away. Bringing Scotty to the river under the bridge. The ocean's just a short walk further. It's a pretty good spot for swimming, actually.
行く場所ってここなの？
Yep. Like swimming, don't you? It's pretty hot here lately. Call it a lame idea if you want. I just thought you'd like it.
いや、気持ちはありがたいんだけど、あんた自分が泳げないの実は忘れてない？
Oh, I came prepared. I unveil my secret weapon. Well, present right.
あんたこんなところで自分の乳首見せつけて頭平気？
What? No, no! These little pebbles! They're enchanted!
何これ？白く光ってる石がこんなに？
As Sophia make them. As long as I'm wearing them, my body will float in the water no matter what. Instant floaties, Crystal Mancy edition. With these, I can keep up with Gotti in the water and not instantly drown. Come on, change into your swimsuit.
何言ってんの？私そんなもの持ってないわよ。家に帰れればあるけど。
I unveil my secret weapon number 2. In addition to the dress, Shire had a swimsuit custom tailored for Gotti. Surprise! Why don't you duck behind the boulder and change into it?
うわ、ほんと。あんたこれどうしたのよ、一体。
There's not a single soul around. The boulder should provide Gotti plenty of cover while just changing. Now what's the hold up? Been over for 15 minutes. I'm embarrassed, but can't be that bad, can it? Come on, it's just me out here.
わかったわよ。好きなだけからかえば。
Nice. You look incredibly gaudy. In Japan, you were always talking about needing to lose weight for swimsuit season. But I've gotta say, if this is what you've been working with all along, you don't need to lose a single pound. It's got that wonderfully straightforward girl next door body. Great feminine bust. Hardly anything worth complaining about in the back and butts department. Call me a pervert if you must, but you try hanging out with this girl every day for most of your life. Suddenly seeing her in beachwear would count anyone off their guard. Yeah. Am I allowed to get excited?
はいはい。お好きにどうぞ。だいたいね、私が薄着でいる時のあんたの視線なんて、こっちはもう何年も前から慣れてるわよ。
For real? Seriously, I had no idea.
うん。だって嘘つく理由なんてないし、あんたの視線なんて毎日手に取るようにわかるわよ。
Embarrassing. If I run away now, I'll never reach this point with her again. You can calm her, confident.
あんたってさ、夏場はすぐに私の胸見るじゃん。谷間だってね、ちゃんと綺麗に見えるように女の身としてはいろいろと苦労してるんだから。
And you put in that work even knowing I was staring?
うるさいわね。いいでしょ別に。男の性欲とは別に、私は健康的なちょいエロ可愛いファッションが好きなんだから。
She's no idea how much her old-fashioned sense really worked me up day after day, does she? Reject my confession and spend the next decade slowly turning me into a pervert, why don't you? Well, it's not just your chest. It's got a world-class butt. Legs, too.
うん、知ってる。だから育児なしのあんたに、冬場でもちゃんとスカートは時々履くようにしてたの。それでも一切押そうとしないんだから。ほんと私、高校卒業した後はずっとイライラ通り越して、自分に自信なくしてたんだから。
Got that embarrassed look on, but you're being brutally honest right now, huh?
何よ、今日はお互いに素直になるんじゃなかったの？
He's right, of course. Not good. Said something stupid.
大体ね、こっちは水着着たんだから、少しは可愛いとか褒めてもよくない？
Literally already complimented you. You look cute.
今更言われてもね。あんたの可愛いって昔からどこか信用できないのよ。ソフィアやシャル相手にはさ、 ほんとだらしないくらいデレッデレになって可愛い可愛い言うくせに、私が相手の時は急に真顔になって
かわいい
とか言って、ほんと一体それは何なのよあんた。
So like I fall back on those words when I can't think of anything, you know? It's my honest conclusion that when I take in everything about you, you damn cute.
はぁ？意味わかんない。それがわけわかんないから私もどうしていいのかわからないのよ。
It's true, there's no doubt in my mind that Hikari is a cute girl of the highest caliber. Even if things between us snowballed into my perversion and her own self-doubts. Somehow it feels like a nice bookend, using the very perverted mind Hikari helped cultivate to analyze her beauty. Alright, listen up, because you're only getting this out of me once. I'll explain in exacting detail why you're so cute.
何よ。そんな言い方されたら構えるじゃない。
He just looks at her, oh, I'm gonna make it weird. God has always stood out amongst her classmates. Older, younger, doesn't matter. Pretty much every guy she's met has hit on her. Classmates, check. Tutors, upperclassmen in her club. College kids at the train station, check, check, and check. Almost became a running joke. Whenever a new man entered Hikari's life, it was just a matter of time until he hit on her. You're not just a girl next door cute. You're a perfect cocktail of cuteness and beauty, a refined blend.
何？複合型？
Yeah, that's why I rate you at the top. Most girls have one, but not the other. If you were a more stereotypical hottie, I don't think nearly as many young guys would have hit on you. It's hard to approach girls when they're... It's hard to approach girls like that when they're young.
まあ一理あるわね。その手のタイプが美人なのに一度も男と付き合ったことがないみたいなケースが一番多いし。
Beauty has diminishing returns. Render everyone you run into dumbstruck, and you'll have trouble getting close to others. This might just be my upbringing in Japan talk, of course. But no matter how attractive, older guys inevitably feel gross about hitting on younger women. But you've got the power of beauty and cuteness combined. Add that bright and cheerful personality, and it's no wonder everyone adores
ちょ
you.
っと、それじゃ私がまるでとんでもない男好きみたいじゃない。
I don't mean it like that, just hear me out. I think you're a rare person to appeal to so many. That's all I'm trying to say. Like, you're always honest, right? No matter how harsh the truth, you just come out and say it.
うん。それは。
Older guys with thicker skins like that. They just go, wow, she's fun to talk to, and you're off to the races. Guys who like to banter, guys who want to show off their sassy girlfriends. It's a social status thing. Everyone, check it out. She sasses me, but it's no big deal.
すごいわねあんた。よくもまあそんな
First-hand
偏見を
research
次
as
か
a
ら
lonely,
次へと。
frustrated virgin watching others have more success, sure. I was able to graduate from virginhood, but the longer I stewed in it, the more observant of others and relationships I became. To a younger guy, you come across as cheery and forthcoming. You get flustered over little details, so you feel, I don't know, more relatable, accessible.
否定できないかも。
And you've always acted mature for your age. You're the total package you got. Any man would want you. It's like you have these two modes you alternate between, and they're both attractive for their own reasons. Put them together, and the combo is too much to resist. It certainly got me hooked. You get it now? Do you understand? I'm so head over heels for you, I can barely even measure your cuteness. I think she jumped in the water.
なんかすみません。
She's even good at cooking and cleaning. Having those looks and domestic skills is just plain unfair. And the way she teases me with her body, all those half-serious, feel free to cop a feel comments. Does she even realize she's practically my personal succubus at this point? It's not, if not for me, some other guy would have stabbed you or something by now.
なんでよ。
You can picture, can't you? Some guy off his rocker. If she won't be with me, I can't let her be with anyone else.
バカね。私があんた以外の男のところへなんて行くわけないでしょ。ずっと好きじゃなきゃこうして今頃こんな世界に来てまで。あんたの相手なんかしてないんだからでも今の話
他の女子には言わない方がいいわよ。残念ながらどんな言い訳こいてもキモすぎるから。
Shut up! You're the reason I'm like this! That was the point! I've talked way too much now, but it's all been to say this. I like you. A lot. Learned to cook because I saw you enjoying it so much. Same goes for all those movies and TV shows. I know it might come off as a little creepy, just following your tastes and media around, but those are my lazy afternoons in my room, each of us reading our own books. Those are some of the happiest memories I have.
何よ急にいきなりそんなこと言って。私だって同じよ。本当にバカなんだから。
God, it timidly pulls me into a hug. He's a tight. That might dispel some of my shakes.
あんたが私に趣味を合わせてくれようと必死になってたのは気づいてた。ありがとうね。あんた自分がキモいキモいって言うけど、私は嬉しかったよ。病気で私が寝込んでもちゃんと私の好物把握して用意してくれるし、ドラマの話だってあんたほど友達は学校で深く語ってくれたりしなかったもん。ねえ、キスしよう。私からしていい？今日はそういう気分だから。
Sure. As requested, I let Ikari give the first kiss. I feel like we finally were able to be honest with each other. If, after all that, she's decided to reject me, I don't think I would have ever recovered.
ねえ、本当に私と結婚してくれる気あるの？
Of course I am.
じゃあ困らせちゃっていい？本当に私と結婚したいなら、ソフィアやシャル、それにキキちゃんも私一人のために全員と今すぐに別れる覚悟ある？
I don't like those eyes. There's definitely a test. No way, don't be stupid. You're important to me, yes. And so are they. I don't care if the rest of the world calls me scum. I've made promises to those girls. I couldn't bear to let them go. No, I'd rather be selfish and have you all to myself.
安心した。私、あんたのそういうところが一番好きなの。
Okay, good, the eyes were just fake.
だから私、自分以外の子があんたと付き合うことになってもいいと思ってた。
That's first for me.
だって初めて言ったし。私、女子を無理言って笑わせてるあんたが昔からすごく好きだから、あんたを好きになる子の気持ち本当によくわかるんだ。
Kinda super embarrassing. Came out all this way and we didn't even end up actually swimming. Just hanging out here by the river, hugging each other close. Laugh with privacy now. No one else would understand. Gaps between Ikari and me. This little date started to fill some of them in at long last. Just grabs his phone like, "Hey mom, I'm marrying Ikari!" Like, what? What the fuck happened? Hey? Thanks to Maru's arrangements, it's just the two of us in the throne room. A gramophone-like device pumps out moody dance music. I'm seriously impressed with this one. Does Chrysomancy know it's no limits?
踊るって具体的にどうするの？
Breakdancing, whoever spins fastest wins.
却下。クソ寒いから一人でやって。
It was a joke. Please, at least pity laugh.
なんかこれ生地が薄くてスースーする。
Isn't that a good thing for dance, son?
どうなんだろう。
said I should make the first move. No time for subtlety. Move in and scoop Hikari off her feet. Relax, it's just the two of us here. Don't be so self-conscious. You're fine. You worry too much about your weight.
好きな男に、うわ、こいつ思うとか思われたくないんだって。
It doesn't take long for our usual bickering to take the stage at our private dance party. Come on, let's try to enjoy ourselves. Everyone went through all the trouble of setting this evening up. Have I ever once called you fat? Ever in my entire life?
あるし、学校のプールの授業で、あんた私にだけデブって言ったし。
I did what? If that was anything, that was me being nervous and latching onto the first target I could find for teasing. Show him his female peers and all their swimsuit glory, and there's no telling how a pubescent boy will act. How could anyone have expected me to stay calm?
わかった。じゃあ今はそれで納得しておく。
Please do. Hikari goes back to sulking. Even sulk mode Hikari has her charms. No matter her mood, I can't help it. I just keep falling for Hikari all over again.
質問してもいい？
Of course, anything.
私のこと、いつから好きだったの？
I'm not sure. I just sort of realized that was the case one
じゃ
day.
あ気がついたのはいつ？
I need to hold Hikari in my arms, reminiscing. I want to say middle school at the latest, if not elementary.
はっきりとは覚えてないんだ。
Yeah, sorry.
いいの。でもそれ聞いてちょっと安心した。
Like, if anything, if he can't remember, that offers the possibility of he literally doesn't remember a time when he hasn't loved you. That's why it's so hard to tell. Come again? What do you mean?
大したことじゃないんだけど、昔の自分と今の私、大好きなあんたに今ここで比べられたらどうしようって。バカだよね。私あんたのこと好きすぎて、今日は本当に自分が小学生にでも戻った気分。
It was always a live wire. There was this soft, delicate side she's more comfortable displaying these days. I've not really compared her to some half-remembered past version of her. She's just Hikari. What about me?
昨日も言ったでしょ。あんたは結構変わったわ。でも、それでいいのかもしれない。顔は男子の場合あまり子供の頃から変わらないって聞くけど、私の好きな誰かさんはいざという時はちゃんと頼りになる。そんなかっこいい男に成長したと思うの。下半身はだらしないけどね。
Give me damn break.
どうしよっかな。じゃあこうしない？今夜は私のことちゃんと抱いてくれたら許してあげる。今度はそっちからキスしてくれるの？
Took my hands behind her back and called her bluff, moving in for the kiss. Kind of life would I have led without Hikari in it? It's almost impossible to imagine. Without a doubt, this girl.
ねえ、部屋行こう。
The gentle tug on my hand, Hikari leads me back to her bedroom. She has had such a profound impact on who I turned out to be. I'm sure it just important she is to me. There, already naked.
改めてこうして向かい合うと、恥ずかしいね。
Skip. They done fucking. You're lying in a tangle of limbs on the bed, exhausted. His cheeks are still glowing red. If I stare much longer, I'm just gonna get excited again.
ね
Hey, Hikari says. Huh?
え、私、
Yesterday,
昨日ね、
I lied to you. Hikari said.
あんた
Lie?
に嘘ついちゃったの。
Which part? We talked about it
昨
last.
日私が言った
April Fool's part.
あん
April
たが
Fool's part.
エイプリル
Hikari
フール
said.
に告白をして本当は3
It was
月
the
の
middle of
中旬
March after we got back
あ
from
れはみんな
that
と行っ
year's
た卒業
class
旅行
trip.
あんた
You
ちゃんと事
probably
前
asked
に
me
デー
out
ト
on
だ
a
って
date and
最後は
everything.
自分の
Then,
部屋で
after I turned you
ちゃ
down,
ん
you
と
got
私
to
に告
confess
白して
feelings
く
for
れた
me.
の。
Hikari says.
ごめんね。
You were never the coward. I was the little
試
bitch
験
who
で
couldn't
下手
face
な
your
のは
feelings,
私
Hikari
の
says.
勢いでごま
I
か
was
して
overwhelmed and
あんた
I've
の
been
気持
taking
ち
advantage of your feelings this
私今日ま
entire
でず
time,
っと
Hikari
裏切り
says.
続けてきたんだね。
You see? Strangely, I don't feel mad in the slightest. But why reject me in the first place way back then? So I feel like I don't know her reason for that.
私ね、
Even before then, I've been lying to you about a lot of things,
あ
Hikari
んたに
says.
あんたは
You always
私が
said I
友
was
達
one
多い
of
っ
the
て言う
popular
けど
girls, but that
本
was
当
never
は
true.
違うよ。知り合いは
I
たく
might
さ
have
んい
known
て
a
も
lot of people, but I
本
didn't
当
have
に
many
仲がいい
friends,
子
Hikari
なんて
says.
私
You say I'm
本当は
cheerful,
そんな
but
に
we
明
both
るい性
know
格じゃない
that's a
し
stretch.
あん
Hikari
たと
says.
休日
All
はベッ
those
ドの
weekends
上で
just
ゴロ
lazing
ゴロ
about
し
in
て
your bed,
何も考
thinking
えな
about
く
the
ていい
damn
よう
thing,
な
Hikari says.
そんな
I think I'm
本来
being
は
more of
半
an
分引き
introvert
こ
than
も
I've
り
been
みたいな
pretending
性
to be,
格してた
Hikari says. I know.
私とそういう
Friendships,
タイプなの
jobs. Your pattern was how you'd always quit before getting too close. You have a lot of anxiety about how other people see you. You know about the bullying you caught back in middle school. You never told me. Yeah,
ですよね
Hikari says. You remember when I got suspended? Yeah, that was because I kinda got revenge for you. Oh,
面目ない
sorry to hear that, Hikari said. Hikari and I have always depended on each other for the things that matter. In our own way, I think that's how we've been silently saying I love you all along. There's probably dozens and dozens more examples from our childhoods. You could reminisce like that all night long. It's just a testament to how long our lives have been intertwined. Hikari and I met in an orphanage. Call it an exceptionally weird rags to riches story, now that I have my own kingdom. I had no recollection of the first 8 years of my life, and nobody seemed to know who my parents were. People didn't like me because I was bad at socializing. I was more than a little bitter. I never got used to life there, and it caused problems for me. Kari was the only one who would talk to me on a daily basis. We immediately bonded over two things. Neither of us knew our parents, and neither of us liked the orphanage life at all. Eventually, Mom adopted me. Kari's foster parents found her not long after. We kept in touch, and with our new family's help, we were able to attend the same school. Kari lived a town away, just far enough to technically be in the next prefecture. She complained about boredom often, and always seemed to find herself at my place on the weekends. I still remember Mom's words to me back then. Are you sure Kari's just a childhood friend? You can tell me if she's your girlfriend. No, that's not it, I said. She's like you and me. Family, but not blood family. Our fates as inseparable best friends were pretty much sealed after that. Dad worked abroad and wasn't home much. So most days saw the trio of Hikari, Mom, and me all under one roof. Now a whole world away, Hikari and I are finally able to forge a connection on another level, one we've both been craving. Hey, when's your wedding supposed to be anyway? Kari says. I don't know. I keep asking, and all Maru ever says is soon. I never saw myself getting married, let alone to several women at once in a strange new realm. In the end, there's no point in thinking it all to death. I allow myself to simply enjoy the moment, basking in Hikari's warmth.
光、おめでとう。今日から私たち揃ってお兄様の愛人ね。愛人？
How'd she get in here?
いやいや意味わかんない。結婚はまだだけど婚約者でしょ、婚約者。そうかしら。私、光には愛人という言葉がぴったりとハマると思うの。その言葉、そっくりそのままお返ししてやるわ。
Wow. I'd like to commemorate the romantic vibes we had going because Char and Hikari just viciously murdered them.
陛下。
Since why are you here?
今日は一日ずっと我慢していたんです。
Were you all listening in?
しだけでいいのでキュッってしてほしくて。じゃあお兄様、引きの次でいいから私にはキスね。そうですね。それでは私もシャルさんの次に熱い抱擁を。陛下も大変ですね。ハーレムはいつ何時も体力との勝負ですよ。
Focus on making a memory of this moment, a joyful, if somewhat embarrassing time with girls. It's worth remembering. Today, my new life with my 4 lovely brides begins. Make that 5 as quickly as fucking possible. That fucking mean it. Wake up unusually early. Wonderful morning breeze rolls through my room. Must be what woke me up. I might as well start my day. Decide to head down to the kitchens. Kiki and Ikari should be starting breakfast prep around now. Maybe they'll let me peel potatoes or something. That same noise I'm sure I misheard lilts from the garden.
おはよう。今日は早起きなのね。おはようございます、ご主人様。
Morning, you two. Quick question. Why are we keeping that in the palace? So, like, an obscene rooster that screams about genitalia instead of crowing. It's bound to raise a few eyebrows. I mean, what the fuck do you mean? It looks cute.
マルーさんにお願いして、この子をしばらく城内で飼うことにしたんです。陛下にも、そろそろこの子に乗って移動する訓練をと、マルーさんも言っていまして。
Ah yes, time for him to learn how to ride a dick. This sounds terrible.
よかったわね。この子あんた専用のチンチンみたいよ。
Enough with the snickering.
ご主人様、もしよろしければこの子に名前をつけてあげてください。
You know what? Keep the phallic theme. Call him John or Johnson.
ご主人様専用ですから、きっとこの子も喜ぶと思うんです。チンチン。
A name, huh?
キキちゃん、それはちょっとやめた方が。
Kiki, is this a girl or a boy, Dick?
女の子です。
Alright, let's name you then.
今日からよろしくね。JK ハンドリフね。チンチン。あんたね、ふざけるのも大概にしなさいよ。キキちゃんの無邪気さが汚れるでしょ。
Sorry, but that was out the window a long time ago. It's an animal called a dick for crying out loud. I put in some modest help at the kitchens. When I start to get the sense that I'm just in the way, I bow out and retreat to my chambers. This morning's breakfast consists of vegetable soup and omelets. Poultry birds exist in Palaretta, so eggs are easy enough to come by, thankfully.
陛下、朝食の前にお茶はいかがでしょう。
Oh, thank you.
城の裏手に群生しているココの葉を使ったハーブティーになります。この時間はいつもマルー様の部屋にこれを持っていくのです。
That was a tea drink, is she?
はい。起き抜けにこれを飲むと非常に仕事がはかどるそうで。
Oh, it jogs up like that. I can't help but try a sip. It's like a hot oolong or something.
ウーロン茶？
So she starts every workday with a cup of this stuff, huh? She'd be pleasantly surprised if I brought it to her instead of Maria for a change. Hey, do you mind if I take this to Maru for you? No, I know the way to her room.
はあ、私は構いませんが、下手に絡まれても知りませんよ。
Sorry. I head for Maru's room, pot and cup in tow. Everyone here spends so much time looking after me. Small things like this are the least I can do in return. Maru, I brought tea. No, she's still asleep. Maru, I'm coming in. She's out cold. Can't fault her taste in lingerie, but gee, she can snore. Damn it, all the women are just have this allure. She's got some flattering proportions to help her out too. And lingerie is rather well. And her legs, those beautiful strong legs, like she could snap someone's back with her thighs. I need to stop. I'm getting distracted. No. Hey, Miss Maru, Lady Maru, Sister Maru. I brought your oolong. I'll leave it at the desk here, alright?
Maria, 変ね。朝からこの部屋であの子の声がするなんて。
The boy. I'm the boy to her? Good morning, Lady Maru. It's the boy. As long as she's still half asleep, I decided to have a little fun with Maru.
バカ言ってるの。私、朝弱いのは知ってるでしょ。
That's so. Thought she was an early bird for sure. But again, I have no real picture of her daily schedule. So I just imagined her going all ahead full for 20 hours of the day, then a power nap for the other 4. This is unexpected. I never imagined it'd be like this first thing in the morning.
こっち来て。
Huh? She hauls me onto the bed. Hey, wait.
何？
Just how belligerent are you when you're groggy? Her thighs wrap around me in a headlock. There's not anymore. I give! Can't breathe! Someone help!
朝からピーピーうるさいんだからたまには私にもサービスしなさい。
Fun?
いい子ね。
Someone stroking my hair and straining me at the same time. So I just stumble into Maru's secret drunken cousin. Who is this woman? Maru! Lady Chancellor! The tea! Please wake up and drink your tea! Chancellor finally comes to her senses.
おはようございます陛下。今朝はなぜここに？
Like night and goddamn day! Your tea! I brought you your tea instead of Maria today, that's all.
そうですか。それはお気遣いありがとうございます。
Good old carries on with her usual self, paying no mind to the fact that she's in her underwear. Pours herself a cup of oolong-like tea, then elegantly savors the first sip. I'll say, Maru, you're an extraordinary when you're alone in your room.
申し訳ございません。このような格好で。夜遅くまで仕事をしていると、たまにこのような開放的な格好で過ごしたくなりまして。
I read about something like this. Nudists and old people who live their home lives naked. Maybe in the middle or something like that. In case, I've just seen a new site to her today.
申し訳ございません。見苦しいようでしたら、今すぐ着替えますが。
Oh no, I actually prefer you like this. Maru's always been unflappable in the face of my more ridiculous requests. She meets everything with a straight face, no matter how outlandish. I wonder what the upper limit of that is. The threshold of what's okay to request and what's not okay. Where does that lie?
意外ですね。陛下は女性の胸がお好きとはいえ、私の体にもそれほどの興味が。
Maru's eyes coldly settle on my crotch. Oh god, it's early in the morning, okay? You can't blame me for the first erection of the day. I mean, Maru, you really are beautiful.
ありがとうございます。ストレートに綺麗だと褒められるのはいくつになっても女としては嬉しいものです。
Oh, that's surprisingly well. Can't help but be a little confused though. Maru, can I ask just one question?
はい。一つとは言わずにいくらでもどうぞ。
Just how old are you, Maru?
28ですが。
28.
申し訳ございません。私も人の子。 年には逆らえませんので。
Honestly, I was gonna guess in the opposite direction. So cool and authoritative at only 28. I've known plenty of adults who act mature in public that revert to acting like children as soon as they're in private. Japan's lousy with them. I'm counting myself in that group, of course, but Maru was advisor to the last king, the one who screwed everything up. All the slack must have forced her to mature before her time. Maru, you served the previous king, right?
Eh.
Did he also see you in your underwear like this every morning?
焼き餅ですか、陛下。
Oh no! Maru sets her cup down, approaching me. Squeeze. That.
安心してください。私のこういった姿は男性の場合、陛下しかご覧になったことはございません。そもそもこの部屋の鍵はマリアと陛下以外には開けられないようになっています。
Oh, for real? How does that work?
この部屋の扉には私の結晶術がかけられています。昔からこの手の術は得意なのです。驚かれましたか？
Yes, I love that expression. Yeah, it's impressive. So Crystalmancer can even be used for some, like, whitelist. Huh. Proved persons only. Gotta stop picking up the finer points.
結晶術には様々な用途がございますが、人それぞれ得意な分野も変わってきます。私の場合は少々特殊で申し訳ないのですが、
Niche?
あの扉の鍵のように内界と外界を隔てる術が得意なのです。特定の人物だけを招き入れることも可能ですし、また逆に強く拒むこともできます。
With those words hanging in the air, Maru pulls me into a gentle hug. Ooh. While Sophia and Char usually wear some floral, Maru's perfume is more like an expensive luxury soap. I could stay with her like this all day long. My eyelids are getting heavy. It's good, I'm gonna fall asleep at this rate.
まだ朝食までは時間があります。どうかこのままもうしばらくお休みください。
Take her up in the offer and fit some prime cuddling time within the next 10 minutes or so. She doesn't even say anything when I touch her chest. Oh, what a moment of bliss. Here I am, having just had my fill of Ikari, and I'm already feeling a Maru. Am I turning into a scumbag? But yeah, basically I'm gonna go Ikari last.
私がこの件で納得したというのは全くの誤解です。
That's why I'm going to do Ikari last. Ikari feels like the canon. Oh yeah? Oh no, that must have been rough for you. Right, very good. What was the question? Afternoon. As one of the more tedious parts of being king, I'm obligated to listen to the petitions of various whining entitled nobles. This guy's been droning on about some inane trouble with the serfs he's supposed to be caring for. Something about the loan of a bunch of farming tools, some gouging of someone else on the deal, and a while ago. Usually I have no useful input, and I'm not even sure why this is being elevated all the way up to me. Tetsumoto, your insight?
はい、陛下。マイルス卿は毎年作業効率の上がる鉄製の農具を有料で農民たちに貸し付けていました。主に鎌や桑といった基本的なものが中心で、価格は37万レニー。
Sounds expensive.
はい、高額です。農民の負担は簡単に想像できます。
So A, the currency here is called leni. No. And B, this sounds like classic extortion. No tools means no crops. If you tend crops in this barren miles as land, your only realistic option is to rent barren miles as tools. Convenient for them. Assume what properly refined steel tools go for in the markets. Buying them outright isn't an option. It's all about farmers' income. So what does this all come to? Farm serfs are just asking for lower rent? Come on, man, don't be a bad landlord. You rely on those people.
いえ、それ。
事態は少々複雑です。マイルス卿の話だと、農民たちはどうやって入手したのか、自前で道具一式を揃えたらしく、今シーズンからは
これまでの鉄製の農具をマイルス卿に返却。それに伴い、今後マイルス卿は農民たちから農具の貸付代金を徴収できなくなったという話です。
Stand now, he's lost a critical income stream. Will certainly cause problems for Baron. Who the fuck here? Honestly, good on the farmers. I could source my tools more. If I could source my tools more cheaply while some Baron was trying to extort me, of course I'd do it. If it's just a small reduction of the rent, why? You won't take any losses, right? You're already ripping them off anyway, so...
いえいえ、軽傷どころではございません。我が領にはエルスパほどの大きな鉱山はありませんし、農具の貸付による収入は我が家の年間4分の1相当の額にもなるほどで。
Okay, that is putting on my CEO hat for a moment, losing a quarter of your revenue would be disastrous for a modern company. Alright, if you're struggling, I understand. How to blame the farms for that choice. So what would you like me to do about this, Miles?
農民たちはどうやら異国の商人から買い付けた特殊な木を加工して農具を作ったようで、それが鉄製より軽くて丈夫、さらに錆びないことから、こちらも正直手の打ちようがない代物でして。
そこでマイルス卿はその他国から入ってきた特殊な木の流通を今後陛下に止めてほしいと。さらにその新たな木製の農具を使用禁止に。これは王の権限で他の領土にも徹底してもらいたいという話だそうです。
Nah, refuse. Why don't you contact that ironwood merchant? You've got to keep up with the times or get left behind. Technology constantly gets obsolete. God knows I'll never go back to flip phones, not after I held a touchscreen for the first time.
そんな、陛下！
即答はお勧めしません。ご自身のお立場もお考えください。陛下は少々諸侯たちとの信頼関係を軽視している傾向が見られます。
Fine. As the Lady Chancellor has advised me, I'll take the time to consider it. I'm an idiot, so I need to do these things slowly. I hope you understand.
わかりました。吉報をお待ちしております。
I don't want to say anything too disparaging, but listening to Lord Tool Time right after a morning full of crystallizations had me ready to scream.
お疲れ様です。
No, that Tim was here. Tim Taylor, the fucking home improvement king. If you get the reference, you get the reference. If you don't, you probably would see this look more as like let's just say it like this. Somebody recently commented on my video saying flannels for shirt. See, it's flannel shirt. Ah, yes, daddy. I immediately hated it, by the way. No, stop that. But because this is actually something that happened once. I was basically like my uncle was visiting, and I was walking down, and I had like a shirt on like this. And I walked into the living room, and he like looked over at me somewhere like, "Hey, Al Borland!" Who's also a character from Tool Time, aka the television series that they make in the show Home Improvement. Danger, energy reserves fading, danger. Meanwhile, Chancellor Maru diligently tends to her paperwork. Looks like she's signing off on export orders for the stones they transmuted today. Missed it by now, but it's still a damn exhausting process. Sorry I relied on you so much during that audience.
お気になさらず。これも仕事のうちですから。
Maru's encouraging smile is enough to make my heart skip a beat. Honestly, I kinda want to keep complaining just so she can keep giving me that it's all going to be okay look. What should we do about it though? Can't ban the tools, obviously. There's superior technology available, people will still find a way to get a hold of it. They sought the ironwood tools out because they wanted a better quality of life like anyone else, right? Can't deny them that.
そうですね。
Knowing all that, a ban just doesn't feel right. I know I usually go with the flow, but I want to stand up for the serfs on this one. Mismanagement of people's innovations. Putting the CEO hat back on, if they were employees, they'd have lost motivation long before now. I had something similar happen at a data entry job. company was using an ancient system, so I took the time to write a little script macro, which automated the most tedious steps. It really pissed my boss off and scared his Luddite brain. He told me never do it again. I was at the mercy of obsolescence and not just software.
陛下がそうしたいのでしたら、私は止めません。どんな結果であれ、こちらがそう通達すれば、マイルス卿も嫌とは言えないでしょう。
Alright. And that's what I'm gonna do. Collapse onto Maru's bed. I said I'd stand up for the farmers, but I do wonder if there's a way to solve this where everyone walks away happy. Nope, head's empty. All out of brain. I've always done things the way I wanted to. I'm the king, blindly following my urges around, could have unintended effects on a lot of people. When that thought occurs to me, I start to doubt my first impulse of siding with the farmers. If you use the ban, the Baron's gonna hate me, isn't there?
そうですね。しかし、王とは本来孤独なものです。
Fine, whatever. Let the haters hate. No, it's just a song, but I've always liked that phrase as life is full of philosophy. Haters gonna hate. I think I'm gonna head back to my room. I'm letting you spoil me all day won't get anything done.
お気遣いは無用です。私むしろこうして陛下と二人きりになる時間は最近あまり取れなかったので。
Maru smiles at me again. The Lady Chancellor leading me on. Hey Maru, maybe I should take it easy until dinner. Maybe you should take it easy until dinner. I don't think I've ever seen you fully relax, not during waking hours. Honestly, I kind of worry about you.
ご心配なく。私の場合、夜にはしっかりと羽を伸ばしていますので。
Really? Nice, huh?
そうですね。では、陛下。今夜私に少しお時間をもらえませんか？夕食の後、陛下の体調がよろしいようでしたら、私がとっておきの場所にご案内いたします。
Very special? Sure, you got it. Till tonight then?
はい。私から時間になったらお声かけいたします。
Spontaneous nighttime rendezvous with Maru. What's this? Am I allowed to hope for a naughty twist? I'm only partially joking, but I do want to see where Maru is going with all this. That might be light on entertainment, but the prospect of a night out with an older woman gets me excited. Yes, agreed. I like that chibi! Come on, midnight time. Man, won't sun go down? Anticipation killing me here. With nothing to do until dinner, I'm getting all fidgety. Secret nighttime date with Chancellor Maru. I was excited at first, but now I'm getting visions of all this ending and scolding. So serious. Just imagine her opening with some disappointed line like, well, on this particular occasion. And then she'll berate me for all the bad decisions I've made recently. I'll just know it.
あらお兄様、こんなところでどうしたの？もうすぐ夕飯の時間よ。
Oh, hey, Shar. Perfect timing. Serious question. Am I a good king, like objectively speaking?
そうね。最低かし
ら。Even if you're just trying to get a rise out of me right now, please say it easy.
私はお兄様みたいな王様大好きよ。でも王としての威厳はと聞かれたら、どうしてもそこは否定しないといけないわね。
Already is it?
はっきり言って、そこはマルーやソフィーヤに救われているんじゃない？この国に内乱分子はいなくても、窃盗や詐欺を企てる人間くらいはいるの。そういった人間が実際に犯罪に手を染めない理由は、何かやらかしたらマルーが絶対に許さない。こんな感じで、彼女の普段の働きがしっかりと犯罪を抑制しているの。ソフィーヤも同じよ。本人はいつもニコニコ笑っているけれど、ソフィーヤ姫というブランドのファンを怒らせたらもう大変。きっとそいつの家は瞬時に放火され、 下手な犯罪グループの犯行よりもひどい結果になるんじゃないかしら。
Ah, what you mean? Obsessive fans terrify me. Understand how authority acts as a detergent, though. What a complete idiot. So Maru and Sophia's reputations have been carrying my slack.
ふっふっふ。いたいた。聞いたわよ。あんた、今夜はマルーさんに説教されるんですって？
I was just being an anxious mess! That's actually what's happening?
説教？マルーさんとマリアさんが話しているのを聞いたの。夕食の後、マルーさんが夜のデートと偽ってこいつを街におびき出して夜通しお説教って。
Oh no. That's true. Could you possibly have to say?
お説教ね。ふふ、たまにはいいんじゃないかしら。
No, it's bad.
たまにはお兄様にも落ち込んでもらわないと。シャルローネがベッドの上でちゃんと優しく慰めてあげられないでしょ。
こらこら、堂々と私の前でイチャつくなっての。
あら嫉妬？なら光、あなたも一緒にお兄様を慰めればいいじゃない。
はあ？あんたね、それ前から思ってたけど、本気で？
ええ、本気よ。私を夢中で抱いている時のお兄様の顔、光にもぜひ見てもらいたいと思って。
殺す。
お兄様、助けて。
Sorry, Shaw, you brought that one on yourself. And I'm too busy thinking about the scolding.
変なところで育児がないんだから。
I think I'm gonna take a bath while I have the opportunity. I do enough listening to Shaw. God, his bath relaxes me a little. I arrived at the spot where Maru told me to wait. The whole ordeal seems to be a secret. I don't even see Argus skulking around anywhere, and he's usually informed about everything. The ocean sure can be ominous and spooky at night, though. The city, on the other hand, is a welcoming and warmly lit sight.
申し訳ございません。遅くなってしまって。
Nice.
少々、支度に手間取ってしまったものですから。
I don't know that outfit.
はい。変でしょうか？
No, it's just... You look fresh as hell. I've only ever seen Maru in her chancellor outfit apart from that one time.
せっかくガス抜きに来たんです。陛下も今夜はしっかりと楽しみませんと。
Right. Maru takes man and her as nonchalant as ever. Something about her seems different from usual. She's softer, gentler. Where are we headed?
夜の酒場です。私、飲むと決めた夜は結構遠慮なく飲んでしまうんですよ。
Maru smiles with anticipation, clearly excited. Hitting up the bar at night? Awesome, I'm down. If she expects me to go drink for drink, she's gonna find out I can't hold my liquor at all. I've been here plenty during the day. This is my first visit to the tavern at night. Crowded than I thought it would be. Seems to be a more upscale joint than I had initially thought. The patrons here are wearing merchants and nobles' clothing.
これは陛下、マルー様。今夜はお忍びですか？
ええ、そうよ。みんなには内緒にしてちょうだい。
私が内緒にしましても、お二人の姿を完全に隠すのは無理でございます。
The bartender indicates the tavern full of patrons staring at us. Is this safe? Without Argus. And am I gonna get murdered?
大将、今夜もお忍びかい？マルーの姉さん。
結構よ。毒でも盛られたらたまったもんじゃないわ。
マルー様、これ私が今日売りました薄手のスカーフです。
あら、これもらってもいいの？ありがとう。
Suddenly, Maru's the center of attention. Clearly a regular here. Is this what real popularity looks like? I'm the king and I feel overshadowed. Looks like you have a few fans of your own, huh, Maru?
ええ、そうですね。この国では間違いなく私に逆らえる者はいませんから。
Damn! A line like that takes confidence. That puts even Char to shame. It's some would happen, aren't we, in an age of that, Argus?
平気です。前に言いましたが、この国の治安は異常なくらいいいのです。それに。
お待たせいたしました。美麗産の果実酒とバルエッタエールになります。陛下はご存知ないようですのでお教えいたしましょう。こちらのマルー宰相はこの国一の剣の使い手なのです。
What? So like, Maru's like super strong.
ええ、細身剣の達人ですが、体術の師範でもあります。いつもここに来られるアルガス隊長も、マルー様には一度も公式試合で勝てたことはないんですよ。
というわけです。危険な人物が現れても、陛下は安心しておくつろぎください。
He's pretty much perfect at everything but waking up in the morning.
では陛下、ここは私のおごりです。乾杯しましょう。
Everything? He takes the ale and I take the wine, whatever that is.
では陛下、この国の平和と繁栄を祈って乾杯。
Cheers! I accidentally read that one as my cheers because I thought he would just reply cheers. But hey, it worked out anyway since he said cheers as well. We settled into our seats, absorbing the lively atmosphere at the tavern. It was delicious. I don't know if I'd call it wine. It's more like a cocktail.
仕事終わりの一杯はやはり格別ですね。
But you already downed one?
マスター、もう一杯。
もうご用意はしていますよ。
She's a heavy drinker. She just keeps getting better. Worse, she's a heavy drinker with a high tolerance. Maru slams back her ale like a woman possessed. I sip my drink at a snail's pace, observing this previously unseen sight of the Lady Chancellor. So the members of the Mercantile Guild don't get along with the clergy.
ええ、そうなんです。
This conversation with Maru over our drinks wanders from topic to topic, mostly concerning the kingdom and its economy. Listening to her speak, what should be incredibly dry, humdrum subjects come to life in ways I'd never considered.
商会のルールにのっとって商売をする側と、神への奉仕を免罪符に冬場は毛皮を独占販売しようとする聖職者。この国は礎の石が信仰の対象ですが、他国はそうもいきませんからね。今日のマイルス教の話も例外ではございません。外国から来る商人や聖職者たちに対して、やはりある程度の対応は避けられないかと。
Yeah, and what tools we've been hearing about came at an incredibly cheap price, apparently. They were probably dumped on us to create demand. It doesn't matter if the match turns a profit, because ironwood renders our steel tools obsolete. If Miles cuts his losses and repossesses his land, that's a lot of farmers suddenly out of work in an open season for the guild's headhunters. The more we talk, the more hidden details Maru eliminates for me. As I know so little. It's thanks to Maru's peerless expertise that I get to live the way I do. Nothing I could ever do would be enough to repay her for the privilege. I'm really sorry about everything, Maru, and thank you very much for everything. We're sorry, so thankless for the country's sake, as for me.
そうですね。
Raise
その
for
件に
impact,
ついて
scolding time.
私から言いたいことがございます。
Go ahead. I'm prepared.
陛下は安易に私に謝らないでください。
What?
陛下がキキさんにも言っていることです。今夜は私、それを陛下に伝えたかったのです。
Maru fixes me with a serious look over her drink.
陛下にはちゃんと優れているところがございます。
Strength's like.
素直なところです。少し言葉は悪くなりますが、無能な働き者ほど害をなすと言いますでしょ。
Arrogance, something I could never have.
あなたはできないことはできないってはっきりと私に言ってくださいますから。
Isn't that just common wisdom? It takes a special kind of moron to just swing into complex matters he doesn't understand.
いえいえ、それが当たり前じゃないから今までいろいろと私も苦労してきたのです。前王もその前も 自身のプライドを優先して意固地になることが多く、城の人間もこの町の人々も時には苦い経験を身をもって体験してきたのです。ええ、そうですよ。今の紹介の規則は私も会合に参加してこれまで何度も改定しているのですが、私だってプロの商人じゃありません。勉強はしていても時として彼らの意見を尊重しないといけない場合もございます。でも結局私たちがあれこれやっても決定権は王にある。私が一番困るのは決定をいたずらに保留にしたり、人と話すたびに意見をコロコロと変えてしまう。そんな王の下についた場合の辛労はなかなか言葉に言い表すことができません。
I think I understand. It's like getting stuck with a shitty partner on a group project, or boss can't make up his mind when it matters. Someone like that is holding your emotions hostage. All to do is scream until it's over.
陛下がいつも私に相談してくれるのは、きっと信頼してくれている証拠だと思っています。
Of course I do. Sorry if I haven't made that clear.
でしたら、やはり陛下は謝る必要なんてありません。人から信頼してもらえる。それって私、すごく嬉しくて、素直に気持ちのいいことだと思っていますから。
Maru breaks into a wide, warm smile. So glad it feels nostalgic. Almost feels nostalgic. Maru's had my back from the moment I set foot in this world. Since that first tumble into the river. Buddy and Sophie too. I trust both of them just as readily. It's been a relatively short time, things considered. Some people really care about me. I'm gonna be a good king, I can't ever lose sight of that.
陛下は今日、マイルス卿がご自身のことを嫌いになるのではと心配されていましたが、
Yeah.
私には分かっております。自分の判断一つで城やこの国の人々の生活が変わってしまうのではとお思いになられた。大きな権限を持つ者ほど自身の判断が怖くなってしまうことは多々ございます。でも陛下、ご安心ください。そういった時のために私がそばにこうしているのですから。
I've completely misunderstood Maru up until now. I thought she was just severe type, even aloof. But she's not aloof, even very strict. She just believes in the work she's doing with all her heart.
陛下、こちらのおかわりはいかがですか？
I'll have another. Slowly I begin to realize it's just how much I've come to respect this woman. Back at this old juncture! Haven't have nearly as much to drink as Maru's. A brisk evening stroll sobered me right up. Yeah, it is hard work. I don't want to kill anyone's mood by stumbling in reeking of booze. Maru's probably sleeping her liquor off, so I should let her rest tonight. Who should I go see? Fuck, let's go to Ikari. Hey, Ikari. Coming in. Now I'm just gonna barge right in. She came prepared. She came prepared.
何よ。
Wow, you're wearing to go, huh?
はぁ？ほんとあんたって私に対してデリカシーないんだから。開口一番に褒めなさいよね。
My bad! Sorry, Kari, I'm a boss!
一応聞いておくけど、今夜は私の部屋に来てよかったわけ？
Yeah, of course. Well, more like, all my other options terrify me.
はいはい。そんなことだろうと思ったわよ。
The old embarrassment meter is running at about 70% right now. God, why can't I just find guts to come out and say it? having sex now. Let's go.
で、どうすればいいんだっけ？あんた今、エロいことしないと死んじゃう体なんでしょ？
My yes, Professor Ikari, astute observation. Ever since we came here, my life has been been a ticking time bomb, and it's just my luck that the fuse is made of sex. Hey, don't go silent on me! I'm trying, okay? This is embarrassing, mortally embarrassing.
バカ！困るのはこっちよ！大体何からすればいいのよ！指示くらいしなさいよ！私風俗嬢でも何でもないんだからね！
What about a kiss?
ダメ。
No.
キスは NG。ひかりちゃん、エッチより初キスの方にうるさい女だから。
Why don't you give the directions if you're just gonna shoot mine down?
わかった。まあ実はちょっと考えてたし。
Wait, really?
ま、今さらあんたに対して抵抗なんてないからね。ここは介護だと思って抜いてあげる。ほら、さっさとポコチン出して。
Yikes, let the record show. God, he's way more insensitive than I am when it comes to this stuff. No, you should do that. You really want my dick out? Why don't you go down there and get it?
はいはーい。ラブリーチュパチュパクラブのひかりちゃんですからね。
She casually pulls down my pants.
ちょっと今さら逃げるんじゃないわよ。フェラくらいしてやるって言ってんの。
悪い。
What are you mad at me for? And why should I be quiet?
は
I'm really excited for this. And you know I have to see it tits now that you've seen my dick. Fine, go for it, Hikari says.
ぁ
Well done!
どうぞ。
Oh, this is actually still fine. It's just like getting a bit handsy. Has there been a CG that I can use as a thumbnail this far? I don't think so. That's a problem. Actually, no. The dress. I'm retarded. Anyways, see after the sex scene. They done fucking, but they're cuddling in bed again, so I'm leaving the sensors up for now. We stay like this for a while, just lying on the bed in one another's company.
ね
Hey, Ikari says. Huh?
え、なんでさっきからこ
Why
っ
won't
ち
you
向い
look
て
at
く
me,
れない
Ikari
の？
says. Shut up, you know why.
あんたも結構
Someone,
可愛いところ
somebody's
あるじゃ
bashful.
な
I
い。
don't think I'd ever see the side of you, Ikari says. With the physical part of the night over, Ikari seems encouraged. Clearly pleased that she made me climax.
ねえねえ、気持
Hey,
ちよ
so,
かっ
it
た？
felt good, yeah, Ikari says. Yeah. I think the owner still wins out on simulation, though.
え、本当に？
What? Ikari
わか
says.
った。じゃあ
Can't
一応練習しておこ
can't
う。
lose to a piece of
自分の指
silicone.
でも
Gotta
やら
find
ないより
something
マシか。
thick like to start practicing on. Ikari mumbles to herself, lost in thought. That's right, she's hyper competitive. When Ikari finally sets her mind to something, she has to be the best.
あのさ、今後
Hey,
他の
let's
こと
start
したら
fucking the other girls. Do
ち
you
ゃん
think
と
you could
私と
rank
比べ
us?
て
I
判
wanna
定し
know
てく
where
れ
I
ない？
stand. Why would
だってさ、
I mean, Ikari says.
一応
It's pride thing,
負けた
isn't
くない
it?
じゃん？
Your girl's gotta know the
女として。
quality of pussy she's competing with, Ikari says.
というわけで、
Alright, have a good sleep, dude,
Oyasumi.
Ikari says. Somehow I managed to fulfill my evening duty with Ikari. Well, her mouth was nice, sure. Having the feeling of touching breasts I've lusted after since childhood. That's probably the memory that's gonna stick around.
陛下ってお料理がこんなに得意だったのですか？
しかもこれ、見たことがない料理ですが。
カレーよ。これだけ香辛料が揃っているから、もしかしたらできるんじゃないかと思って。
Gade and I presented our latest collaboration, Palaretin Curry. It's got as close as it could be to a garden vegetable curry, considering. I'm starting to get to know the veggies here a little better. Got more plans for the kitchens yet.
陛下、 お料理ができるなんて素敵です。
ご主人様、今度私にも作り方を教えてください。
Of course. Yes. Shower me with compliments. The more you hype me up, the more love goes into the dish. Simple preparation, but I'll soak up the praise anyway. I'm glad everyone likes it. I'm the kind of person who rides high off compliments. One in the morning and I'll be thinking about it all day. Maybe I'll have a go at making pudding, but the girls would love it. I would have a refrigerator. But I could rig something up with the crystal mincing.
あ、陛下、ここにいましたか。
You're certainly in a rush?
すぐに来てください、マルー様が。今朝、部屋にお茶を持っていくと、すでにこのように苦しんでおられまして。
That's definitely a bad fever. What do we do? Maru sweats profusely, darkening the bedsheets below her. She keeps shifting in and out of consciousness, mumbling something I can't make out.
心配ね。やっぱりマルーさん、普段からすごく疲れていたのよ。
それにしてもこれは異常だわ。疲れだけでこんなに熱なんて普通出ないもの。
Word quickly spreads to the girls who gather in support of Maru. Spell it out to have for a medical system. Do I call for a doctor? Do I crystalmancy up some kind of elixir?
これは西大陸でも稀に見る熱病ですね。下手に放置をしてしまうと体力の少ない方は命を落とすケースも。それまずいでしょ。マルーさんもまずいけど、もしそれで亡くなりでもしたらこの国だって。
ちょっと光、冗談でも今はそういうことを言わないでちょうだい。
ごめんなさい。
I get what Hikari's trying to say, but it doesn't matter that she's the horribly overburdened linchpin and all this. What matters is we need to take care of her. I'm becoming close after that night in the tavern. Hurry, can you send for a doctor?
はい、今手配しております。従来の薬草学の権威と結晶術の医療従事者を共に呼びました。
There really are medical professionals here. That's good news. There's no point in me standing here worrying then. People I know I can entrust Maru to.
ソフィーヤ様、ソフィーヤ様の治癒術でどうにかならないのですか？
ごめんなさいルル。私の術ではとても。もともと私、祖国でも術が苦手なものとして有名だったでしょ。
すみません。でも
Whoops, Sophia, you can heal the sick.
いえ、治せると言いますか。小さい傷や軽い熱程度でしたら。
You don't have anything like a first aid spell? Something to soothe her pain a little? I don't care if it's magical, medicinal, herbal, whatever.
ご主人様、私がやってみます。
Oh?
そういえばキキちゃん、私の怪我治せたもんね。
昔から治癒術は得意分野なので。
昔から？
Kiki takes a translucent green crystal in one hand. The other, she touches Maru's fevered skin.
ひとまずお医者様が来るまでキキさんに任せましょう。
そうですね。私たちは可能な限り別の手立てを考えるのがよろしいかと。
Useless. Can't do anything when it really matters. Powers as a king are a joke. I make rocks into other rocks. The thing that makes me special in this world turns out it doesn't mean jack when it comes to really meaningfully helping others. Do I even deserve all the love and labor everyone pours into me if this is what it does to them? 2 hours later.
命に別状はございません。しかし残念ですが、このまま熱が本日中に引かない場合、
後遺症って
おそらく視力または聴力に問題が出るでしょう。しかしお強い方です。明け方からあの熱が続いているとなると、常人ではとても耐えられるものではございません。
The doctor's disease is indeed common to Sophia's homeland. Mosquitoes, fever is primary carrier, like the humidity there. Once stung, a person with a weakened immune system, suffering from fatigue, can contract the fever. I told Dr. Sophia and I had been drinking. He nodded as though expecting it. The alcohol intake worsens the symptoms. Sophia? Maru. Maru was pounding ales back at the tavern yesterday. But I've never heard of a fever that worsens the more you drink.
当たり前じゃない。ここは日本じゃないんだから。
マルー様。
キキさんの治療にもやはり限界があるようです。
お父様に連絡しましょう。ヘルスパの医者ならもう少し何とかできるかもしれないわ。
申し訳ございません。私の国シアリーズは遠く海を挟んだ反対側ですので。
あんた大丈夫？冷静に見えるけどちょっと様子が変よ。
Yeah, of course I am. Someone I love is sick and she's staring down the barrel of permanent nerve damage if things go poorly. I think this situation does in fact merit an amount of freaking out.
ご主人様。
Oh, Kiki, how'd it go?
残念ですが、あれからまた一段と熱が上がって。
あれ以上の熱となると、彼女の体力でも持つかどうか。
Can't do it. Can't keep calm. What's that supposed to mean? You can't do anything for her, anything at all. Are we the capital of a kingdom? Or aren't we? Our medicine should be the best in the world, right? I don't care what experimental techniques or untested medicines we have to use. I'm not gonna let this thing leave its scars on her.
一つだけ方法があります。
Are you speaking serious?
はい。これにはご主人様の体に非常に大きな負担が。
Fine, whatever, bring it on!
私が持っているこの石は特殊な結晶術に用いるものでして。
He timidly holds out the green crystal she carries.
これはモーグルさんの新緑の水晶のかけらでは。
それ本当？
西大陸の外れにあるモーグルと言われる一帯には昔から治癒術に長けた一族が暮らしているという噂がございます。そこには我が国にもある礎の石によく似た巨大な新緑の水晶が。彼ら一族の生活、そして高度な医療技術の根底を支えると。
はい。私は奴隷という身分でしたが、この意志と力のおかげである程度の生活は保障されていたんです。私は物心ついた時から奴隷という身分でした。両親の顔も今ではうろ覚えですが、この石だけは私に両親が持たせてくれたのだと思います。
新緑の水晶の力は一族にしか行使できないと言われております。他人がその石を持っても無用の長物。なるほど。奴隷の身でキキ様が傷物でなかった理由が今わかりました。
なんか知らないけどすごい展開になってきたわね。
ともかくキキさん、マルーさんをお救いする方法を。
Yeah, please, Kiki.
はい。私の持っているこの石にはもうほとんど力が残っていなくて、再び強い力を行使できるようにご主人様にもう一度この石に礎の力を込めてもらいたいのです。
What, that's all? There's no problem at all, let's hop to it. Alright. Let's head over to the chapel. We should get this done ASAP.
この石は人の死を超越し蘇生すらもできるという言い伝えがあるんです。実際に人を蘇らせることは不可能ですが、それに近いレベルの治癒効果を持っています。ですのでその石に再び大きな力を宿らせるということは、陛下の体にも命の危機がまず間違いなく起こるかと。それはマルーさんがもし助かっても陛下は。
I'll be fine, don't worry about it. Even if I nearly kill myself doing this, I have you all to nurse me back to health, don't I?
あんたね。でもそれあながち間違いでもないかもしれないわ。実際に陛下の仕事は生命力、 実際は性的興奮を伴う勢力に関係があるんだろうし。
陛下、どうかマルー様をお救いください。
私からもお願いします。
これはあんたも含めて全員が腹をくくるしかないよね。
Our combined sexy effort. Kiki warns me that once I infuse the shard, it might demand so much life energy of me that I'll pass out. And it's not just a question of charging the Emerald's battery. Apparently I need to participate in the healing ritual itself as well. We all walk through the steps of the plan one final time, then head to the chapel. What? It is far and away the longest individual crystallization I've ever done. This Oriental stone just keeps eating everything I throw at it. Fatigue is already setting in and hard. I can barely stand even after Sophia and the others rush in to physically support me. My vision blurs, my head pounds. I feel like I'm coming down with a fever.
キキちゃん、どうなの？はい、大丈夫です。石の方はなんとか。では、ご主人様。申し訳ございませんが。
Yeah, what's the next step?
私がマルーさんを治療する間、私の体に触れていてください。そしてその礎の石にも同時に触れて、私と一緒にマルーさんの精神に呼びかけるように意識を集中して。
Alright, what do you say? Place my right hand on the cornerstone and hold Kiki's arm gently with my left. Weaving co-op magic rituals, it certainly feels like I'm living in a fancy world in some of the worst circumstances possible. Oh, I'm really hoping you get a flashy visual effect for my trouble here.
では、行きます。
Kiki closes her eyes and focuses her mind on Maru. A little disappointed there's no incantation. Chanted aria or something to at least lighten the atmosphere. Oh, this is very definitely not good. Gosh, this is fading away.
ちょっと、あんた大丈夫？お兄様、
Everyone's voice sounds so distant. What's happening? Is this it? Am I dying? My head feels flared. It's kind of nice, actually. Consciousness continues to seep from me like a leaky faucet. Oh God, if there is a next life, please wake me up when it's ready. Please. I have a bad feeling.
はい、今日のお昼ご飯。今朝はちゃんと部屋で勉強してたみたいだから、あなたの好きなシアの実のスープもつけておいてあげたわ。
Wow, thanks, sis.
もう、毎日こうして素直に勉強してくれると、お姉ちゃんも助かるんだけど。
Sounded like books. There's too many complicated words and big ones. I don't think I could ever read the giant ones. My big sis read.
いいのいいの。わからないことがたくさんあるって素敵なことなんだから。本や自分の体験を通して日々未知を探求する。そうやって知識が増えれば増えるほど毎日が楽しくなる。だから勉強はやめられないのよ。
I got what you're saying, but it's much more fun going to playing with my friends. Is this? It stuns me into silence. I know what this is right away. Part of me I locked away. Memories I've been trying so hard to recover. What is this? This girl's Maru. That brat is having lunch with. He's a lot more well-mannered. But that's a little tiny little meal, right?
もう、まだあの子と遊んでるの？ダメって言ったじゃない。オートへはもう二度と行かないこと。いいわね。
I want to play with the
絶対に
others.
約束よ。
You make me promise not to go into the city every single day, Big Sis. It's getting
あなた
annoying.
が日頃から約束を守らないからでしょ。勉強にしたって、こそこそ抜け出して街へ遊びに行くことだって。
Learning, aren't I? Having new experiences and stuff. So I'm gonna stop going into town. So I'm not gonna stop going into town to play. My friends are all there.
じゃあ今日夕飯抜きね。明日も明後日もしばらくあんたには絶食してもらうから。
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I ain't studying, but I'll keep trying, okay?
本当にしょうがない子ね。 でもそうね。今のあなたには遊ぶこともきっと必要なのかも。
So I can go?
それはダメ。でももう少しだけ待ってちょうだい。今度の試験をパスして私が城でたくさんお金を稼げるようになったら、あなたがコソコソしなくても街で気軽に遊べるように、お姉ちゃんが少しずつ内側からこの国を変えてあげるから。
Big sister. I have a bad feeling about this. My head aches sharply. Slowly I rejoined the land of the living. Even fuzzy-headed as I am, I remember my dream vividly. Sister? But there was my head spin, still grappling with what I saw and heard. But if that wasn't some trick my brain was playing on me, that really was my past. It means I'm not originally from Japan. I was born here in Paloretta. Then how?
目が覚めたのね。
You're awake? Somebody says. A familiar, pleasant scent steals across my nose. Whoever just spoke runs a hand along my cheek. Oh, that's nice. So Maru and I made it through. I think I owe Kiki and the others a huge debt. We're fine. Is your fever all gone now?
おかげさまで全部聞いたわ。キキちゃんには本当に助けられたわね。それからあなたにも。
Hey, in a dream last night, I saw a place. Not the palace, but some small hut far away. Living there, younger you and me, talking over lunch like it was just another day. I never told you the amnesia excuse was closer to the truth than you knew. I'm missing a large part of my childhood. My earliest memories are of an orphanage in Japan. I have no idea who my biological parents are. I spent my life with Ikari and my foster parents. What I just saw felt so real. Too real to have been just a dream. I'm this far, but I still stumble over my next words. What are you? My sister. Am I from here? I place my trust entirely in Maru at this moment. My eyes locked with hers. Please just make this a fake out. Nope. If there was any remembered truth to that dream, I want her to be the one to tell me. I'm ready to hear the truth, whatever it may be. After all this time, I finally have a chance of closure I never thought I'd receive.
やっと思い出してくれた？
Oh, fuck. So it's true. You were scolding me even in my dream, you know that? Don't go into town, you were saying. Go study more. God, it's all coming back.
私もよ。
They really had to do this to me. Did they have to do this to me? They didn't have to do this to me. Please make it some fake out, not actually sisters, but just very close to
きっ
caretaker.
とキキちゃんの力の影響ね。
Finally wrapped my head around a few things. Everything that confused me since I came here. Came back here. Even though I forgot everything. Maru, you never forgot a thing, did you?
そうね。
You knew my face. When I tumbled back into Paleretta with Ikari, that's why you didn't hesitate to take me to the palace. Even with me suffering real amnesia, a stranger in my own original world. My position as Lady Chancellor. My big sister Maru has been protecting me all along. Protecting Ikari too, for that matter. I'm so sorry.
もう何がごめんねなのかしら。
I don't know what sent me away from this place, but this, I've been so worried.
そうね。本当に無茶ばっかりする子なんだから。今回だって私を救うためとはいえ、あなたが死んでしまったらこの国は本当に終わっていたのよ。
It may be, but it's still hard to wrap my head around the scale of the country. All I've done for this country is magic up some new geology. In any case, I'm sorry, I still can't remember everything that happened. But we should go thank Kiki and the others now that I'm awake.
無理よ。
あなたまだ指一本動かせないわ。
Huh? Oh shit, I really can't. Can't even touch my fingers. What do I do? Sorry to ask, but could you fetch Kiki? Think she could help me recover enough to sit up at least.
あの子でも無理よ。それに原因は分かってるわ。
Oh, you do? With that, Maru begins undressing. Stop. Hey, whoa! Just leave it all to me, alright? Lay back and be quiet, Maru says. Let your beloved big sister embrace you, Maru says. I know I can't move, so I'll handle everything, Maru says. What do you mean, handle everything?
それまでも私の体でちゃんと興奮はしてくれたでしょ。いいのよ。今も我慢しないで。素直に気持ちよくなってくれていいから。
Slowly starts stripping me, punctuating each motion with little kisses. Oh, at this point I'm a slave to my anatomy. She's got me in her trap.
こうしないとあなたはずっと動けないままなの。でも私を夢中で抱いてくれればすぐにでも起き上がれるようにはなるわ。
She caresses my mouth with her tongue. As our tongues entwine, she rapidly finds the right buttons to push, turning me on immediately. My whole body burns with an especially forbidden kind of arousal. Just stop, please. Hey. Do I still call you sister with me like this? God, this is embarrassing. I can feel my face turning redder by the second. I've come this far.
その調子よ。いい子ね。
Maru carefully positions herself over me on the bed and then drops the almighty hammer. The good boy. My dick is so fucking hard! Why'd they have to do
大
that?
丈夫だから。
Why'd
ど
they
の
have
う
to
ち
do
今のあな
that?
たは満足に動けないんだから。
Oh, this is actually like one of the first 8 scenes. Like, what? We've seen this one. So you're trying to tell me that, like, the 8 scenes you choose in between are literally just recycled? Is that it? Anyways, I feel betrayed. I feel betrayed. I'm gonna call this part betrayal because I feel that, just that, betrayed. See, after the sex scene. So that character assassination is over. The whole body fatigue of sex sets in. My breathing finally calms. It's a pleasant exhaustion. Maru lies curled up against me, naked as the day she was born.
でもよかったわ。
I'm so glad your memories are finally coming back, Maru says. I mean, I don't have it all back, not yet. I wish I knew what to say. Sorry.
謝らないで。
No, none of that. No
あなた
apologies.
は
You've
何
done
一
nothing
つ
wrong,
悪く
Maru
ないんだ
says.
から。
She's such a sweet, caring soul. She always like this? Has her attitude changed now that she's a year older? Thinking about it's probably more the former than the latter. Even if my mind forgot about her, my hands, my body, I certainly didn't. How could I have forgotten the soothing voice of my own sister? Stop! I just wanted to spoil me all over again. Clean her a bare, beautiful back. What should I do? More exhausted than ever before. I just worked off some anxieties I've been carrying since I arrived here. When I hold Maru like this, I can feel it all washing off of me. It's incredible, though, to recognize me after so long.
そうね。
I spent quite a
どんな
lot
に
of
成
time
長して
thinking
も
about how you
あなた
must
を
have
見間
grown
違え
up,
るは
Maru
ずが
says.
だってあなたは
But I could never
私の
forget
大
the face
切
of
な
my
大切な
precious...
夫。優
Stop.
しいくせに。
Kind, reckless, perhaps
無鉄砲で。
even meek in his way.
で
I
も
promised
体
myself
が
I'd
弱いと
protect
ころ
him,
もあっ
Maru
て
says.
それは
Even now, I
こ
want
う
to
し
keep
て
that
大
promise,
きくなっ
Maru
た
says.
今でも私にとっては変わらないみたい。
Banging around Maru will coax out more of my repressed memories. I'm just left with more questions now. For example, do I have any biological family still running around Palaretta? Family besides Maru? I have a pretty good idea of who my bio dad was. Bond with Crystal Stone doesn't leave much room for doubt. He must have been the monarch 2 kings ago, the one who had a mistress. That was the one thing, but that's the other thing. My mom. Well, only mom I know is the one back in Japan. That's never gonna change. She's mom. But the woman who gave birth to me. Mind meeting her at the very least. Hey, can I ask you about our mom?
残念ながら
Fortunately,
亡
she
くなっ
passed
て
away
いる
shortly
わ。
after giving birth to you, Maru says.
あなたを
That's
産ん
what
でから
happened.
すぐに病気で息を引き取ったの。
Was it me? Was it a difficult birth?
違うわ。
No, nothing like that. She got sick during a bad
流
plague.
行り
Maru
病
said.
誰のせいでもないの。
It was no one's fault but nature's.
この
Some
国にも
illnesses are beyond even
結晶術で
crystal.
治せない病気
Maru
は
shows
たく
me
さんあ
a
るんだから。
pretty little stone.
これはね、
The, the
母さんが
rumor is that
私に
she
く
was
れ
a
た
corpse
形
on
見
our
の石な
trip.
の。
This was a keepsake of hers.
私たちその事
I
実
had
を
to
よ
keep
く思
you
わな
safe
い。
from so many dangerous men
そ
in
ん
the
な
early
様々な
days.
人間
Come
が
looking to collect a
当
bounty
時
on
生
your
まれ
head
た
all
ば
the
かりのあ
silence
なたの
and
命
mother's
を
love.
狙いに来たわ。
Are you serious? Hunted ever since I was a baby. How have I ever even survived until
同
now?
じ母さんの
We
お
were
腹から
born
生ま
from
れ
the
た
same
兄
mother.
弟。だから
I was desperate
あの
to
時
flee
は
the
私も
Palaretta
必死だっ
township.
た。城下町で静
Couldn't
か
hide,
に暮らすのは無理だった
Maru
わ。
said. I couldn't hide anywhere with a large
どんなに身を
population,
隠して
not without
生
causing
活しても
rumors, Maru said.
いろいろなそこで考え
I
た結
bargained
果、
for a secluded cabin
私
deep
は
in
あ
the
なたを連
woods.
れて森の奥には小屋が
Maru
一
said.
つあって
People
ね。
sympathetic to mother helped us
私
escape
た
to
ち
that
兄弟
secret
の
little
事情を
cabin.
知る町
There
の
we
人た
stayed,
ちが
Maru said. Damn,
当時は
surviving out in the
何
middle
人
of
も
nowhere,
助け
huh?
てくれて。
We were both just kids. I was a baby. I was barely survivable.
私も小
I
さ
was
かっ
still
たか
too
ら。
young to properly take care of a
最初
child on my
は
own,
その
Maru
小屋
said.
ででも
But
この
Palaretta
パルエッ
wasn't
タ
so
も一枚
monolithic
岩で
back
はな
then.
い。しばらくの間
Your
は
father,
あなた
King
の父
Rosa,
先々代の
rendered
ロズオー
secret
ク様
aid
が
when he
いろいろ
could,
と援助
Maru
してくれ
said.
たわ。そんなあの方も
Even as the cornerstone
結局石の
completed
力で
him
倒れ
for
て
the final time,
亡くなってしまっ
he used
た。
to sleep with another woman.
最後は
His
他
pride
の女
wouldn't
性
let
を
him
抱くのを
abandon
拒んだ
mother,
からだ
Maru
そう
said.
よ。それでも
Few
私
who
たちの
knew
境遇
were
を知る数少ない
there
協
were
力者
few
が
who knew where we
毎
were
日の
visited
ように
regularly,
私とあなたを
bringing
助
supplies
け
and
てくれた
stories,
の。
Maru said.
今思えば
Thinking back,
あな
good
たも
reason to
礎
ensure
の
your
力を
safety.
操る
The
王
son of
族
a
の
king,
子
a
孫。
potential successor to the cornerstone, Maru said.
でもこのパルエッタに
The
住む人
Palaretta
々は
people were so kind to
本当
us.
にあなたの出生の秘密を知る
Those who
人
knew
は
about us kept our
城
secrets,
の
some
関
of them
係
to
者
the
を
grave,
除い
Maru
て
said.
私たちは
All
ほ
for the
ら
world. We
な
were,
ぜか森に
for all
住ん
the
でい
world, we
る
were
幼
just
い兄
those
弟と
strange
しては
orphans in the
知られ
woods
ていた
doing
から
our
ね。
best to survive on our own, Maru said.
私は料理の仕
One of
方
them
も
taught
教
me
わ
how
った
to
し
cook.
お金の工面は
Almer's
アルマール
family
の両
taught me
親から
about
教わっ
money
た
and
の。
found work for me when I was old enough,
二
Maru
人で
said.
生活していくに
We
は
needed steady income
当
to keep
然
on
それ
living.
を理由に
The
城
more
下
we
町に住む
lingered
と
in
なると
cities, the more we were
結
placing
局は
ourselves at risk,
あなた
Maru
だ
said.
から私は
That's why I wanted you to
一
study
人でも
hard,
稼い
so
で
you
い
could
け
take
る
that
ように
education and go
当時
live
か
a
ら
new
勉
life
強に
somewhere
励
far
むあな
away.
たの世話もあったけれど
As Maru said.
結局
I knew I
私
couldn't be a mother to you, not really.
私も
I
弱
was
かっ
weak.
たのよ。
At times I came close to
今だ
abandoning
から言え
you,
るけど
Maru
でも
said. But as
その度にこの町の人
sympathizers
々
always
に
managed to
励まさ
drag
れ
me
て
out of that dark place.
そ
From
れ
the
でなん
thoughts
とか
there.
頑張っていけたの。
Maru said.
私が最初
I
を
owe
目
the
指す
people
よう
of
になっ
Palaretta
た
an
きっ
immense
かけも
debt.
それ。
That's why I
どう
became
にかして
chancellor. Pay
み
him
んな
some
に恩
amount of
返
it
しを
back,
したか
Maru
っ
said.
たというわけ。
Can I ask just one last question?
何かしら。
I understand what happened now, but how did I end up in, you know, a whole other world from the one I was born in? That's a question that's been giving me the most trouble. If this is where I was born, then why can't I... Oh, but then why can I only remember Japan? My sister ponders the question, looking troubled.
あなたは
To
小
this
さ
day, I
い
don't know
頃
what happened, Maru said.
私の目の
A
前
beam
で
of light enveloped you and
光に
Hikari.
包ま
You
れて
vanished
消え
before
てしま
my
ったの。
eyes, Maru said. Vanished?
原因は
An accident, I think.
あなた
Caused by
が
your
王の
connection
血
to
を
the
引いていた
cornerstone,
ことに
Maru
よる
said. She also
礎の
mentioned
意識
Hikari?
何ら
Are you
か
not
の
gonna mention the fact that she mentioned Hikari?
当時の私
That's
は
what I told
そう
myself.
無理やり
At
解
least.
釈して
It's
自
the
分を
only
納
way I
得
could
させた
comprehend what
わ。
I'd seen, Hikari said. Maru said. I'm not sure I accept that answer so easily. Accident summoning. What kind of world-hopping life have I been leading? So I've just been ping-ponging between these two places. Some far more powerful than the cornerstone's got me in its clutches, and I think it must think this shit is hilarious.
そうかも
That
しれ
may
ないわ
well be true, Maru said.
その事故が
After
原
that, I
因で
researched the phone stirred
私はそれ
furiously,
から
digging up every shred of information I
人
could,
一倍
Muddle said.
何か新しい
Felt
事
that if I
実を
could
突き
piece
止
the
めれば
right secrets together, I'd
ま
find a
た
way
あな
to
たに
see you
会える
again,
気が
Muddle
して
said.
ね
Muddle, you cared about me so much, even then? I don't feel worthy of any of this.
いいの
It's alright, it's not your fault.
いいから
But the
あなたは
bloody
気にしないで
cornerstones, Muddle said.
私
That damned
あ
rock
の
is
礎の
responsible,
石が
responsible for so
本
much
当は
grief.
すごく
Tore us
嫌いなの
apart, Muddle said.
だって
Sister, give us me a
私た
funny
ち
look.
兄弟を引き裂いた
There's
張
no
本
sign
人
of the
な
stern
のよ
aloof Chancellor Maru. Forgot to witness her true warm personality, if only for a short time. Help hope I get to see you more often going forward.
さ
Shall we go to bed
あ、今度こ
properly
そ寝
now?
ましょう。
You really must get your rest,
あまり
Maru
夜更か
said.
しあなたまで今日から
I
寝
think it
込ん
would
でしまっ
trample
たら
everyone's spirits if you were to
き
fall
っと
ill
みんな
now, my lord,
悲しい気
Maru
持ちに
says.
なると思うわ
Maru
よ。
smiles at me again. If I think back on what I learned today, if my memories didn't all come back to me in one clean rush, I dearly cherish what I can remember, and I know I'm never letting her go ever again. Aye,
さあ、
Now
明
tomorrow
日
we
からは
should
また
probably return to
王
being
と最
king
小
and
の
the
関
lady
係に
chancellor
戻
in
りま
public,
しょう。
Maru
一
said.
国の王が
People will talk
普段
and
から
mention our
姉さんに
relationship
べ
in
った
public,
りじゃ
king
問
and his
題
own
がある
sister.
私
But
今の立場も
But I
気に
enjoy
入っ
it
ているの
like this with you.
だから
Commanded.
あなたさえ
I'll
良けれ
get
ばだけ
over
ど
myself. I could probably get over
みんな
myself.
の前で
But
は
in front of the others,
もう
maybe
少
let
し
me
この
play the
まま
part of the lady
気
chancellor
難
for a
しそう
while
な
longer.
最小殿で
Maru
いさせてくれないかしら。その代わり
When we're alone,
二人
that's
きり
another
の
story
時は
entirely. Maru
姉
said.
さん姉さんって
This feels just like old times.
昔みたいにね。
Can't wait till you're fully recovered.
まあ
Maru said.
あなたが完全に思
She
い出
tries
したからで
to
も
put me at ease with
私は
another
構わな
smile.
い
Like
けれど
I'm intentionally like cutting out any mention of little brother or big sis as much as I can, because it's fucking weird. Like oh, bigger sisters isn't like big sister incest isn't quite as weird as little sister incest to me, because you know I don't have an older sister, but I have a younger sister, so it feels like even odder to me. But incest is incest. It's always gonna be weird. Can't help but squeeze her close. Sorry, and thank you for everything. Even if you weren't my sister or the chancellor or any of it. You're so nice to me. I'd have fallen for you anyway. Don't let Sherry hear that. She'll never let me live it down. And if I can be selfish, I don't want you to date other men. I want you to stay by my side forever.
これって
Did you just sneak a proposal in at the end there? Maru says.
改め
If
て
that's how you want to see it.
告白しているのか
Doesn't
しら。
matter, that was... There's a woman before me. Bears so much pain in her heart with her laugh and a furious work ethic. I want to support her with everything I have. So a king of Palaretta must have a harem, eh? Combined with adding my sister to ranks, even if people call me a pervert. Above all, I want you to be able to be at ease when we're alone together. Can't bear to see the lonely chancellor anymore. I want to see my happy, smiling Maru. I hold her close.
本当に不思議。
It's also very surreal.
ただ優しい
You're
だ
the
けじゃ
kind
な
boy
く
I knew, but you've grown into a fine
あ
young
なたが
man.
これじゃあ
For
私
now, I must decline to live in the sister persona full time. That
今
doesn't
だけは
mean
ごめ
you
んなさ
cannot
い。
ask for me again someday. But for now, let me be as I am.
このままでい
She
させて
punctuates
ちょ
it
う
with
だ
a
い。
kiss, and I don't refuse her. Instead, I just take her somber feelings into my heart. Oh, and one final thing. Motherfucker. Did you already tell the others they were siblings? Let me immediately just, 2, 23, like, for 58. 2, 23, 58. 22. 22, 58.
ええ、
Oh, yes, they know
私が説
everything.
明したわ。
Maru says.
キキちゃんはすで
Kiki
に
already
察していた
suspected
み
it,
た
but I
いだった
felt
けど、
obligated to tell the truth.
彼女、マリア、もういいわ。
Maria, you can open the
Akete
door
chōdai.
now. It's all right. Maru says. What?
マルー様、
All finished,
もうお
Lady
済みのよ
Maru.
うで。
ええ、ありがとう。
Maria says.
皆様もどうぞ。
Yes, thank you. I
中に
know
お
you're
入り
there,
ください。
everyone. Maru says.
その、
Sorry to intrude. Kiki
失
says.
礼します。同じく失礼し
Me
ます。
too. Ikari says. And then there's these two.
ほほん。血縁者同士の禁断の愛はとても激しい興奮と肉体的な快楽をもたらすらしいわ。はい、納得です。です。
Were you dropping on all of that?
陛下の体調が万全に戻るまでは今後しばらくマルー様がお相手するのが一番いいかと。
ええ。
Stop showing
私も
up!
そう思います。
Or at least fucking get dressed! 24, like 37. 2, 24. Like, you know what? Fucking 35. Yes, I believe so as well, Maru says.
しかし皆様
Though
も
I
ぜ
had
ひ
certainly welcomed
体
company
力のあ
from
る方
everyone
は
else wishes to
毎
lay with
晩
his
私の
majesty,
ことは
Maru
気に
says.
せずに陛下のお相手を
All blowing happiness plus get well soon sex equals. So I have a sister, huh?
なんてね
I don't even know where to begin,
ここから
Hikari
びっくり
says.
していいの
Right?
やら
I don't know how to explain it.
でもこ
But
れ
this
で
is
決定
official,
ですね
Sophia says.
正真正銘
We're up to 5
5
rides
人目の
now at
陛
the
下の
fifth
花
is
嫁は
Lady Maru,
マルーさんと
Sophia
いたし
says.
ましょ
What? Isn't that being a little presumptuous? We are siblings after all.
いえ
We
問
have
題
no
はござい
taboo
ま
on
せん
such things, Maria says.
愛さえ
As long
あれ
as the
ば
love is genuine,
血
there
縁な
should
ど
be
些
no
細な
problems,
問
Maria
題
says.
事実他国で
Really,
は
it's not the
兄
first
弟
time
で
a
愛
king's
し合う
gotten
の
with his
は
own
む
relatives,
しろ
and
一
it won't be
般
the
的で
last,
すの
Maria
で
says. Laughs in Habsburger! That was the kingly line, right? If I remember correctly, like Habsburg was the ones that was just like, ah yes, inbreeding. Unless I'm going crazy again, which is always a possibility. Anyways. Wow, seriously? Teehee, Maru says.
それならば仕
Well,
方あ
that's
りません
decided
ね
then, Maru says.
陛下
If my lord will have
これ
me,
から
I
も変わ
guess
らず
Maru will continue to
私
support
マ
him
ル
in
ー
any way I
も
can,
全
Maru
力で
says.
もちろん
And
夜
that
のお
includes
世
the
話も
support of the bedroom.
最小として
As a chancellor, as your
姉として
sister, Maru says.
ずるいわ一人二役な
What?
ん
You
て
get 2 balls? No
私も
fair,
お兄さんの
Tropog!
姉になりたい
Charlon says.
いやあんたね
I'm
自
starting
分
to
はお
lose
兄
track
様
of
って呼んでおいて
all
姉になりたいって
calls
意
to
味わかん
brother
ないん
and
だけど
sister now, Hikari says. Sophia says.
お二人とも
I'm glad to see you both
本
in
当
such
に
good
元
health
気にな
again,
ってよ
Kiki
かったで
says.
す
So I found my 5th love in Palaretta, the nation's chancellor and my caring older sister, Maru. I want to hear more of her stories about our past. But for now, this is enough. I can appreciate this. Good night.
えもう寝るの
Huh, you're passing out already, Hikari says.
あんたね
Hey, we all need your royal attentions too, you know, Hikari says. Hikari basically like kicking him in the like out of the bed. Hey, you don't get sleep until all who need to
会
be
場は
fucked
抑えまし
have
た
been fucked.
大通りから東門への交通も一時止めます。アルガス、紹介の2馬車はすべて南門前に待機させてちょうだい。エルスパヤポーリスにも伝達は済ませています。
はいはい、了解だ。
次は食事の席ですね。陛下のご意向により我々城内のものだけで。マリア、食材の手配とキキさんの清掃の件についてはどうなっていますか？
Gaz is bustling with activity today. The chance of taking full command, all the staff, even Argus looks stressed out. Finally getting married. Reality hasn't quite set in yet. We're all getting married together in one grand ceremony. Despite the hectic last-minute scheduling, the country with important daughters involved were more than accommodating, given it's just one day. Now, how do I even make myself useful here? Should help out somehow, but everyone's scrambling to get ready. Looking good, Argus.
お疲れじゃねえ。明日は警備が全然足らないんだ。 実はこの日のために男どもを1000人単位で募っていたんだが、今回はどうも集まりが悪い。
Another situation caused by the crown's unpopularity.
そうかもしれねえな。
Argus slumps into a chair next to me. I'm halfway expecting him to pull out a pipe here. I can picture him so easily dispensing his brand of sage advice while puffing on a long stem.
マルー様、お食事の件ですが、本当に全てバルコニーまで？
ええ、お願いするわ。もちろんテーブルを運ぶときはあそこにいるヒゲの男と仲間をこき使ってちょうだい。
けこっちはどこまで行っても雑用かよ。
My gaze lingers on my older sister's face. I still have so many unanswered questions. My own sister, if turned out to be someone so hardworking, so devoted. I may not have any memories of her, but occasionally bits and pieces come back to me. Motherfucker! Bitch! 2:30! Just 2:30! 2:30. Can't think about this now! And I was just too rough. It's been 3 days since then, and I still can't get her breathless voice out of my mind.
しかしよ、未だに信じられないぜ。お前とあの超怖い宰相殿がまさか血を分けた兄弟なんてよ。
I'm just as confused as you are, man.
アルマールから聞いたよ。お前ら母親は同じで種違いなんだろ。
Who the fuck is Almer?
悔しいがうちの宰相殿は美人だ。きっとあっちは母親に似て、お前はその逆だったんだろう。
Agus, did you ever know the king before the last guy?
いや、俺はロズオーク王の顔は知らねえ。その王が病でくたばってから俺はこの国に来たんだ。どんな血縁かは知らんが、前の王は愚王もいいとこ。最後は自分の女にも逃げられるダメ国王だったからな。
That's true, the last king really was terrible. Still want to know more about the last king. What did he do? This was my immediate predecessor, and here must be comparing me to this guy, whether consciously or not.
町での今のお前の評判はそんなに悪くはないぜ。あのシャルローネ城を手なずけた男として、そして宰相を落とした男としても町中じゃ噂が絶えねえ。まあお前は深く考えずにこのまま行けばいいってことよ。だから余計な心配はすんな。
That Argus moves from chairs. Right, he's got some dining tables to move. I felt strangely paternal coming from him. Like was trying to support me in his own geezerly way. I have to admit I'm enjoying my mental image of Argus as some kind of hardened old philosopher. I can easily picture him as the boss of a super chill workplace. He has to have one cool professor everyone on campus actually likes. God knows I'd have been much more excited to go to class.
陛下、また何かアルガスに吹き込まれたのですか？
Oh, nah. Just called you stunningly beautiful and commended me on landing such a gorgeous prize. You know, that kind of stuff.
そうですか。お世辞にしても何も響きませんね。
Damn, you're pretty tough on Argus, aren't you, sis?
当たり前でしょ。せっかくこうして自分の弟と再会できたのに、私の悪い話ばかり吹き込まれたら当然いい気分はしないもの。
The words say one thing, but her body language says another. Could that be security? Quickly look around, nobody else is here. The room for the moment. Sorry, Maru. I'm still getting used to it. The idea that you really are my half-sister. And I'm not doubting you when I say that, alright? I just need time to process things, that's all.
あんなに激しく私のこと抱いたくせに。
Hey, no fear! To emphasize the word embrace by pulling me into a tight hug.
ごめんなさいね。こんなにダメな姉さんで。 血のつながりのある女を抱けば、この間のようにあなたを重篤から簡単に救うことができるの。
Yeah, I think I understand.
でもね、抵抗があるならちゃんと言うのよ。私だって別にあなたに精神的な負担を強いるつもりはないんだから。
I know, I just can't believe I'm related to such a beautiful woman. This life is going to turn me into a full-on degenerate at this rate.
あら、綺麗だなんて嬉しいわね。ありがとう。アルガスに褒められるより何百倍も嬉しいわ。私はあなたの姉であり、この国の最小でもあるの。言ってみれば優しいだけじゃなくてビシバシ厳しいことも言うつもりだから。そこは
マルー様、エルスパから書簡が届きました。今すぐに。
分かったわ。すぐ行く。それじゃまた後でね。あなたは今日もこの城の中で堂々としていればそれで十分だから。
Ah, shit. I can't do that. Hey, what up? Who catches up with Maria, leaving me behind? Damn, what's up there? Oh, cruel duality, thy name is Maru. I'm all worked up now. There's no state to get married in. Here on the precipice of a new chapter in my life, things seem set to become even livelier than before. So it's giving me that feeling today, at any rate. Not much else to do. I decided to do the rounds and check in on everyone. Come on, I'm the main character over here. Really don't have anything to do for the night before my wedding. I feel like I should be insulted. I'm actually feeling a little. It's starting to feel a little lonely now. I need some meaningless argument with God. You ought to fix that.
キキさん、とても素敵です。もう一度こちらを向いてください。私、申し訳ございません。すごく恥ずかしくて。
Quietly chatting voices filter out of Kiki's room. Kiki? Everyone? What are you doing in here? Just safe. No.
ちょうどいいところに来たわね、お兄様。キキ、こっちへ来なさい。あ、はい。
Yes! Wow! You really look the part, Kiki. You don't just look like a princess. You look like the princess.
つい最近まで奴隷だった私がこんなに高価な格好をして人前に出てもいいのでしょうか。いいに決まってるじゃない。これからはソフィーア姫に負けず劣らず、キキ様の笑顔は多くの国民をきっと幸せに導いていくのだから。はい、きっと私もそうなっていくと思います。ありがとうございます。私もこれからは自分なりにこの国のために尽くしていく所存ですので。
Why is she crying? Kiki, you can relax a little. You're always so serious.
でもだって
Kiki's genuine awkward reactions just serve to endear her further. The others are all watching her with fond smiles. Cutest part is she barely knows how powerful her personality is. She'll have the biggest fan club of any of the girls within months, I'm deadly certain.
いたいた。あんたちょっといい？
What's up?
明日の式典、本当に警備の人数が足りないんだって。だからここはあんたの出番かと思って。
Huh? What am I supposed to do with that? What am I supposed to do about it on less than a day's notice? Cady escorts me down to the chapel. In addition to everyone required at the ceremony, Maru, Maria, and even Argus are in attendance. I heard the news from Cady. What do you need me to do?
大変不本意ながらこの杖を一度解禁いたします。
Huh?
創造の杖ね。
Real? Oh, fuck. Yes!
言っておきますが、今回は明確な目的があって使用するのです。
Make golems.
ですからまた妙な生物を勝手に生み出されては困ります。
はーい、反省してまーす。
I had a feeling that'd be a catch. So, what do you need me to conjure up?
単純に明日の警備を任せられる男性を200人ほど用立ててほしいのです。
And what do we do with 200 magical constructs? And what do we do with 200 magical constructs after tomorrow?
安心してください。式典の後は希望者を募り、新しい港の建築現場や畑仕事に回ってもらいます。まだまだ繁栄する機会の残るこの国では、確かな労働力がやはり必要なのです。
That's the case, then.
頑張ってくださいね、陛下。ファイトよ、お兄様。はい、頑張ってください。
Remember the process from last time? I wrapped my hands around the staff and concentrated on visualizing a loyal footman. Strong of spirit but obedient of his commanders, happy to take orders, meeting duty with a spring in his step.
またすぐには何も起こりませんね。
また外で大量に色々と湧いてるんじゃない？
ご報告いたします。教会前の広場にて全裸の屈強な男たちが突如光の中から出現しました。しかも総勢200名ほど。簡単な受け答えはできますが、皆空腹のようで。すげえな、マジでいきなり200人も。
あんたのレベルも上がったんじゃない？
お見事です、陛下。では彼らに食事と服、そして兵舎の方へ必ず全員案内を。
はっ、直ちに。
I'm disappointed it worked so easily. We could make even better, stronger ultra guards if I really tried. Can I give it another go? Just one more?
はあ、こうなればあと1人や2人もはや同じですので、私は構いま。
ちょっとあんた、何する気なのよ。
Just bringing an old dream to life. Watch this. I'm just fantasized about growing up with a little brother. Thinking around our parents to trade nudie mags or raunchy doujinshi. Someone who would really understand me on a wavelength far beyond a best friend. I was wanted a little brother.
はぁ？弟？何も起こりませんね。また外でしょうか。お兄様に弟ね。邪魔なやつなら私、容赦なく城から追い出すけどいいかしら。そんな、城から追い出すなんてかわいそうですよ。
兄さん久しぶりだね。元気してた？僕弟。
Who the fuck are you? I appear to have spawned a child. Is that one like... Isn't you just called brother? Oh god, I was saying this worked. Finally got myself a brother.
いや、クソ寒いんだけど。大体弟って言ったって、あんたと過去の共有ができてなきゃただの他人じゃない。
そうですね。私もこんな家族が1人増えても困惑しかいたしません。
弟であって弟ではない存在。ちょっとだけ怖いです。
Higilo's ready to break into a straight up panic.
なんか僕歓迎されてないみたいだね。
Hey, listen, man. I think that's been some kind of mix-up, so I'm just gonna send you back where you came from then.
待って、無理。それは勘弁して。てかそれ
安心してください。消えるだけで死ぬわけではありません。多分。
いや消す前に、せめてそれじゃあ消す前にプレゼンさせてよ。
I guess you can have that much. Go ahead.
僕はここにいる兄さんの願望が詰まった弟なんだ。だからもちろん弟といっても兄さんの女を相手に欲情することもない。その証拠にほら見てよ。
ちょっと何女の前でチンコ出してんのよあんた。
チンコがない。
You're right. Hey, bro, what? If I could ask, the fuck?
兄さんのメトラレを警戒する心が僕に男性器を与えなかったんだ。
Understandable.
だからこれからは安心して僕を適当な雑用に使ってよ。もちろん趣味の話だって共有できるよ。
ひでえやつだな。弟ってお前雑用係って。
いや、それよりもこいつチンコないんでしょ。それっていろいろな意味で弟として呼べるの？
It's getting more upsetting the more I think about it. Does he pee? Does he even need to pee? If he drinks any water, is it just a matter of time until his bladder inflicts a personal pissless hell?
まあ害がないならいいんじゃない？私たちの駒使いが一人増えたようなものだし、個人的に兄さんと呼んでいるのは少し腹が立つけれど、彼もきっと人妻なんとかスライムみたいなものでしょ。
そうですね。深くは考えず適当に城で飼うことにいたしましょう。
飼うってまた一つ場内が賑やかになりそうですね。私は怖いです。
Seems my immaculately conceived little brother will be sticking around after all. I'll have to make him I'll have to take him on a guy's night out sometime, maybe with Argus. I did summon him in the first place. And I've got no dick, but try not to leer at the girls, okay?
わかった。じゃあ今から両目を潰しておくね。
What the hell? I didn't mean to give him such a more sense of humor!
ごめんなさいね。ちょっとだけいいかしら。
Still feel very betrayed about the whole, oh, we are surprisingly siblings now thing. Because fuck that. Fuck all of that. But you have to do that. That is what people call character assassination. Sure. Maru calls me over her shoulder before dinner. I'm about to get some kind of prenuptial scolding.
あら、どうしたの？今は二人きりなんだから楽にしてちょうだい。
Sorry. I just thought, I was about to get reprimanded.
違うわ。ただちょっとあなたに用事があっただけ。まあ、そこに座ってちょうだい。国王陛下なんだから玉座に座るのは自然なことでしょ。
No problem. Still not used to sitting on this thing. It's just so extravagant, so ostentatious. In this thing, it's easy to feel like everyone's eyes are on you. So, what is this about?
忠告しておきたかっただけよ。婚姻を明日に控えた今、あなたは今後この城でどんな生活を送るつもり？これから先、一体どんなハーレム生活を希望するのか、それを今聞いているの。いえ、今答えを出す必要はないわ。せめて一晩じっくり考えなさい。あなたにはまだピンとこないかもしれないけれど。
She speaks to me in such a severe voice.
ハーレムであっても婚姻関係を結べば晴れて全員があなたと夫婦関係になるの。男女が共に長い一生を添い遂げる。そうなった場合、まず王であるあなたがこの先どんな生活をみんなと送っていきたいのか、それはあなたがしっかりと考えて答えを出さないと、今後の皆の人生に 大きな影響が出てしまうわ。もちろん国にとっても私たちにとっても悪い意味でね。
So as long as I'm in this harem, I should take responsibility for my actions. That's all you're trying to say?
その通り。これまで歴代の王たちも何人かはこのタイミングで失敗をしているわ。女も人間である以上、結婚をした王を相手に失望したり怒りをあらわにしたり。一番困るのは結局何を考えているのかわからない王。評判の悪かった前王はまさにそこが家臣や国民から大きな不安を買っていたの。
I know what she's trying to say, but geez, talk about pressure. My decisions from now on don't just affect my own life. They affect the lives of the women I'm about to marry. And it might even shake the foundation of the kingdom if I'm not careful. Sis is trying to make sure I understand that.
愛する女性がこの城から去れば、あなたの身にも危険が及ぶ。やっぱり愛は信頼関係があってこそ成り立つものだから、ここはあなたにも真剣になって考えてもらいたいと思って。
It's fine, I take that notion very seriously. Man, I'm about to get married to 5 lovely women. That's enough to make any man take a long, hard look at his relationship with trust and open communication.
そう。ならよかったわ。私の取り越し苦労だったみたいね。ごめんなさい。
Is that what he's trying to warn me about? As a king, I should be humble. As a husband, I should give the transition into this new chapter of our lives its due reflection.
取り越し苦労
Eh? What was that? What's going on?
どうかしたの？
あんたね、今までずっと黙って見てたけど、もう我慢できないわ
What the fuck are you? Huh? What the hell?
どうしたの？本当に。
Hey, there's a talking fly or something.
はい、言うな、殺すぞてめえ
What?
私はこのパルエッタの地を守る守護神、メロディア。この場合、言うなればハーレムの神と言ったところね。
Let's go get dinner. I think I'm so hungry I'm hallucinating.
あら、私のせい？ごめんなさいね。
無視してんじゃねえ！お前ちょっとこっち来い！
I appear to have been caught. It's even happening anymore. I feel like I can't turn over a rock in this country without exposing a bunch of previously hidden zany weirdness. Let me guess, I'm the only one who can see you?
その通り！別にあんた以外の前でも姿を見せろというのならそれも可能。でもね、いい加減イライラしてきたからあんたの前にこうして現れたわけ。
Oh yeah? And what'd that do? I'm not scared of you, you know. Someone get me like a crystal mantis fly swatter. Let's go.
私は今までハーレム生活に失敗して命を削ってきたこの国の王をたくさん見てきたの。王が不在の間はこの地も痩せ細る一方だからね。守護神の私からすればいい迷惑なわけさ。
Uh-huh.
真面目に聞けよ。ぐにょんにょんにょん。こっちは大事な話をしてるんだから。
Ah! Melodia exerts impossible force for her sighs, roughly pinching my cheeks. What's the problem? Is this really how goddesses act? She's so great. Why don't you do something about all this cornerstone stuff?
とにかくさっきのあんたの姉さんの忠告はちゃんと聞いておいた方がいいわよ。人の忠告を無視する王は即早死にするってこの国の歴史が証明してるんだから。
Yeah. Sorry, but I'm not taking some random sprite-ass fairy at her word any more than that. Got tired of the random encounter thing somewhere around big booty slimes.
何よあんた、この不思議生物メロディアちゃんにまるで興味がないっていうの？
Nope, not at all.
言っておくけどね、私とは仲良くしておいた方が絶対に得よ。
What do you mean?
私はね、あんたとあの礎の石の力を増幅できるの。他の結晶術とは違って、しょぼい効果じゃなく、とんでもない奇跡だって起こせちゃうんだから。
Really now? Okay, she has my attention. We're in for more than just another staff of creation misadventure. I'm all ears.
とりあえずこれだけははっきりさせておくけど、私はあんたの敵じゃないから。
Sure thing.
だからあんたもちゃんとこの先の未来のことを考えなさい。
First assistant at a start of fair. Who else is gonna lecture me about my future today? I don't even need the lecture from Maru. Her advice was pretty much what I was already intent on doing. Sorry for dinner yet, so I have time to visit the girls. It's like, I'd like to get everyone's opinion before I come to any conclusions. If I try to visit Char too late at night, she just sucks me into a black hole of sex, and that doesn't let go until morning. Whose room should I go to?
Hi, どうぞ。
Okay.
ごめんなさい。まだ今日の仕事全部片付いていないの。適当に座って。マリアに言えばお茶も出してくれると思うけど。
Oh no, I don't need any. Thanks though. I know you're busy, so I won't take up much of your time.
いつものことよ。気にしないで。それよりどうかしたの？まあその顔を見れば大体の予想はつくけれど。
Sis, my sister. You really are my sister, aren't you? You and Ikari can both tell exactly what I'm thinking just by looking at me. Ikari and I can practically communicate through grunts and looks at the same time. At this point, I mean, not at the same time. I thought this sort of non-verbal bond was just a friendship thing. It must be a sister thing too, because Maru has me figured out.
あなた、昔から考えがすぐに顔に出るんだもの。私やあの子じゃなくても、きっとみんなしばらくすれば同じようなこと言ってくると思うわよ。
Really? Am I that easy to read? I thought I had to use a poker face.
それで、夕方の話の続きでしょ？私の意見が聞きたいの？
Something like that. No, exactly that.
素直ね。図星を突かれたら急に開き直る癖。大きくなってもそこは同じなのね。
That doesn't mean I don't still get embarrassed. How am I supposed to keep up with someone who can read my every move? Well, it certainly made my life easier. What are you thinking, Big Sis? What lifestyle path do I lead us all down? What lifestyle path do I lead us all down starting tomorrow?
私の考えは以前からずっと一貫しているわ。どんな形であれ、今のあなたはこのパルエッタの国王なんですもの。宰相としても一人の姉としても、明日からはそれに見合った生活を送ってほしいものね。
What's that supposed to mean?
少しでも国王らしくしてって話。みんなも特に反対はしないと思うわ。何も格式ばって難しいことを考えろって言ってるわけじゃないの。ただ単にもっと周囲に命令したり、自分の考えや意志を今より強く表に出してっていう話。
So you'd like me to do what I want, in other words?
ご名答。王に限らず男の子はね、昔から多少手のかかる方が何事もうまくいくんだから。
So suddenly starts lecturing me, sounding more like a mother than a sister. She's certainly persuasive. She must be speaking from experience. Thank you for sharing your insight with me, Maru.
そう。なら今夜はもう寝なさい。明日の式典は早いんだから。
Well, good night, sis. Don't push yourself too hard. I don't know how much sleep she actually gets. She has a clear idea of what she wants now. She wants me to act more and more like a king. Sounds like Maru, all right. So, where to next? Whose room should I go to, Ikari? me. Mind if I come in? Wanted to talk to you about something.
話したいことって何？珍しいわね。こんな時間に改まって。
Yeah, someone's been bothering me since this afternoon. It's about the six of us and our future together. What kind of life do you even want to build for ourselves? I wanted to get your thoughts.
へえ、あんたにしては殊勝な心がけね。どうしたの？変なものでも食べた？
No, I'm being dead serious. I mean, you and I are actually getting married tomorrow. It's really happening.
うん、そうだね。なんか突拍子もなさすぎて今はまだ実感湧かないけど。
Not exactly how you feel. But having the same experience. So this one last night as fiance. Get your input. It's your future we're building too. I want you to have a say in it. I'm having this conversation with everyone. You all deserve to be heard.
決断って。また思いつちょっとは肩の力を抜きなさいよね。私の意見なんてあんたなら聞かなくてもわかると思ってたけど。
I definitely did not. And it's like, please you and me and just say it outright.
わかった。じゃあ言うけど、私はありのままのハーレム生活が一番いいと思う。
Huh? Exactly as we have been? What do you mean?
適当じゃないわよ。言葉の通り、私はあんたのことが好き。誰よりも愛してる。
Right.
でもそれは、きっと他の4人も同じでしょ？だったらもう、誰が一番あんたを愛してるか、手っ取り早く白黒つけちゃえばいいと思って。
Huh?
あんたはみんなを大事にとか思ってそうだけど、女側はそれだけじゃ満足できないのよ。まあ、さしずめ、制裁バトルといったところかしら。私もあのロリセレブ代表みたいなシャルに負けたくないしね。
God, it wears me off stumbling towards bed.
じゃあそういうわけで、私からの意見は以上よ。おやすみ。
Okay, good night. Phew. Keep things mostly the same, but also decide who's top dog with the Battle of the Brides. At least I know what he got is after in all this. She is out to establish dominance. Oh, where next? Whose room should I go to, Sophia?
Hi.
Hey, Sophia, it's me. Come in. I want to talk to you about something.
どうぞお入りください。申し訳ございません。私今こんな格好で。
Oh, those pajamas are so cute. They look great.
ありがとうございます。旦那様。
Sophia's been calling me dearest and my love a lot more lately, even when we're alone. She still sometimes pulls out the odd my lord, but the shift in her language has me thinking about the wedding tomorrow more and more.
いよいよ明日ですね。私たちの婚姻式。
Yeah, it really is.
当初は私やシャルローネさんだけかと思いましたが、ヒカリさんにキキさん、それからマルー宰相と、私はこの先も賑やかな生活が送れそうで、今から少し胸がワクワクしているんです。
Sophia's being quite candid with her desires for the future. You can see why the idea of a found family appeals to her, though. Just on tomorrow, I'm thinking the six of us are all sort of a family unit. One for all. I'll ask you plainly. Is that something you'd want, Sophie? The final decision is mine, I know. But you're all my bride to be so. The to be part isn't even for that much longer. I want to know exactly where your head's at on all this. You do this knowingly neglecting your feelings. Any of their feelings. I just feel terrible about it. I've got to make a final call sooner or later, but right now I really do want to hear everyone's opinions first.
そうですね。私はせっかく皆さんとこうして一つの家族になれるわけですから、ひかりさんたちと協力して日々旦那様を癒して差し上げる、そんな毎日を送ってみたいです。
Giving me comfort?
はい。私の旦那様は人一倍お優しい方ですので、そんな方を愛してしまった身としては、少しでも普段から心身の緊張を解いてあげたい、そう心から思うのです。
Sophia! Princess really is a nice girl in every sense of the world. I was just a Joe Schmo nobody before I came to Poveretta. Should a guy like me really be given such an incredible fortune? Thank you, Sophia. That meant a lot for me to hear. I'm glad to know you feel that way, Julie.
当然です。私は旦那様を誰よりも愛していますので。
Well, I need to get going. It's an early day tomorrow, so get some sleep soon, okay, Sophie?
はい。おやすみなさいませ。
Phew. Bringing me comfort, huh? Can get me out that one. Thanks, Sophia. So, where to next? Whose room should I go to, Kiki?
はい。
Hey, Kiki, it's, me.
はい。
Yeah, boy.
どうぞ、ご主人様。
Oops, sorry to intrude. I just wanted to talk to you about something.
はい、お話ですか？ありがとうございます。私、嬉しいです。
Kiki smiles genuinely, looking up at me with those dull eyes. That look is a balm for my weary soul. Tell you what.
どうぞこちらに座ってください。
Oh no, this shouldn't take long.
すぐに終わってしまうんですか？
Well, the wedding ceremony is tomorrow. Going all in for a long day.
はい。
Especially grows distance. I encourage her by tightening my embrace.
ご主人様。
Sorry, I just need your opinion. After tomorrow, you and I will be married, right? Not just the two of us, but all six. Want to know what you want our married life to look like moving forward. It's important enough that I want to ask you properly.
お嫁さん。私が。
You know, right? Kiki, vision control to Kiki. I need you here.
はい。すみません。
Kiki's usual hand of apologies is as cute as ever. Just a little heartbreaking. But if I know my Kiki, she's like Shara. They both think plenty about these things before following through. That's why it was important for me to come speak with her tonight. Kiki, what kind of life would you like to lead with everybody?
私は、もし許されるのでしたら、皆さんと一緒に温かな家庭を築きたいんです。ご主人様は私に生まれ変わる機会を与えてくださいました。だからこそ、私は、今のご主人様をびっくりさせたり、振り回してしまうくらいに、
Want us to go all in supporting each other, no matter what? Is that it? Proper family?
はい。申し訳ございません。どうしてもうまく説明できなくて。
No, it's alright. I can understand. I think it's a wonderful dream.
恥ずかしいです。
He pouts my arms, hearing her asserting her own wants and needs. That alone is enough to make me immeasurably happy. Thank you for sharing with me. I'm gonna be doing a lot of thinking. We've got an early day tomorrow, so sleep well, okay?
はい、ご主人様。 おやすみなさいませ。
I don't want to see this domestic life, family life. Know what she wants now, anyway. I wonder if she's picturing a peaceful, quiet home, or a more loud and proud household. Somehow I feel like our little group would be more suited to the latter. Active, almost aggressive love. So, where to next? Which room should I go to, Shalon?
お兄様、
Yeah, how'd you
当
know?
たり前でしょ。早くお入りになって。
Alright, I'm coming in.
婚姻式の前日に私のことを抱きに来てくれたの。嬉しいわ、お兄様。
Hey, with the temptress, Jar goes straight for a welcoming kiss. I'm hardly complaining, but I need to remember my goal here. Sorry, Char, but I'm not actually here to have sex.
そうなの？
Yeah, I just wanted to talk to you. So on tomorrow, the 6 of us are going to be living together. I didn't want to make any decisions for all of us without getting your take first.
お兄様ったら真面目ね。人の人生なんて目的をいくら決めてもその時々で変わるものだと私は認識しているの。だからこの場合、私の意見を聞いてもあまり意味がないと思うけど。
Char starts playing with her hair. She's so graceful, so calculating in everything she does. We have a hard time believing she's the younger one between us. I think it matters. You're going to be my wife. You're going to be my wife after tomorrow, aren't you? I'll be able to swear my love to you tomorrow, knowing exactly what you want from me.
ずるい人。そんな言い方をされたら、私も答えないわけにはいかないじゃない。
Char seems unusually excited. And, do you have one? Like the inside of a most noble lady of Espa.
そうね。少しわがままを言ってもいいのなら、一人の立派な殿方として、私はお兄様にみんなを引っ張っていってもらいたいわね。
Leader.
ええ。一国の王としてではなく、あくまで一人の男性として。だって私は、この国の王に惚れたわけじゃなく、今こうして目の前にいる、あなただから本気で好きになってしまったんだもの。
Char resumes kissing me passionately. But hey?
ごめんなさい。でも、これが今の私の本音。大好きよ、お兄様。私はどんな生活がこの先に待っていようとも、この気持ちに嘘はない。だから安心して、ご自分のしたいように今後のことは決定なさって。ね、お兄様。
Alright. Tomorrow's gonna be a long day. You should get to bed. Sleep well, okay, Char?
ええ。おやすみなさい、お兄様。また明日。
So, sure. I can safely say I know what Char wants out of our marriage. As long as I continue taking the initiative and asserting myself, she seems up for just about anything. Go back to my bedroom to organize my thoughts. Ideal harem would be... So the comfy harem is probably gonna be for Kiki. The harem battle royale is obviously gonna be Hikari. The manly harem is most likely because she wants him to assert himself, Charlon, and the reverse harem it's the girls like pampering him thing for Sophie. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and guess that that's where it's going to be. But yeah, this actually is a fantastic spot to leave it off today. So hope you enjoyed this one, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye. By the way, you don't get to choose. This one is first. This one is with the Maru one, and I basically already laid the groundwork for the Maru route. It's Maru. Say Maru. You fucking dumbass. But yeah, anyway, say